I've been in a hurry since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back, start over again. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. Well, I got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. Yeah, slow it down. Slow it on down, guys. Good vibes only to you. Always good vibes. Always good vibes only to all of my beautiful people out there. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good vibes to everybody. This is Creating Change. My name is Guy. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. We got Tommy in the back of the house doing his tech stuff with us. We appreciate him, Tommy, with keeping it real media. I encourage you to go check him out as well. And we got Brother Shine in the back of the house waiting to come on. We appreciate everybody being here. C8 in the house. Brother Desi, appreciate you, man. I like that. Thank you very much, Brother William. Brother William, I appreciate you reaching out yesterday and just checking in and making sure everything was good. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. Let's see, surviving together, Miss Mac. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming by. Thank you. The Gen X effect. Chirp chirp. Let me turn this down. Sorry about that, guys. I'm still on rookie status. Still on rookie status. But thank you. Thank you, Miss Mac. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll get into some more on my little journey and some of my drama that unfolded for me. But as figured, God did have it worked out, and we're here, and everything's good. So Appreciate everybody. There's our friend from Russia. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for coming by. Thank you, everybody. There's Tommy Kenyon. There he is, lighting up the chat. Says, good morning. Your favorite Jersey girl, finding my fit. Thank you very much for coming by. We certainly appreciate you. This is the Guy and Shine Show. We go 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. And then a lot of times, him and I will go together in the evenings, but then a lot of times we'll go together or we'll go separately, but might be both on. We just don't never know. We're just going for it. We enjoy doing it, so we just do it. And that's the way it is. But thank you all. Thank you all very much. It's a good vibes. I hope everybody is doing good. I'm doing good. Getting it going, having a good cup of coffee. Already had a couple, I ain't gonna lie. You know, fluffing them up a little bit with my caramel macchiato. Shout out to caramel macchiato if you need me to you know, do any kind of anything, just let me know. We can work something out, but hey, it is good. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get me a drink because mm, mm, and it's strong too. It's good. It ain't scared water, let me tell you, my friends. I don't play around with scared water. I go for it. If I'm gonna drink it. You all know what I'm saying. But shout out to all of you in the house. 12 of you here. I appreciate it, man. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Yesterday unfolded for me, and as some of you guys was in here, uh had a little bit of unexpected things. My wife never calls me, um, unless there's, because she's working. So, to get it, she'll drop me a text or something every now and again. So, when you get one of those phone calls that you're like immediately when the phone rings and you see that she's listed as my girl on my phone. That way, it's the first one on my contact list always. So I seen that pop up, and I'm like, man, I got to answer that. So found out some information I hadn't found out yet, which was I'll get into what that information was here shortly, but anyway, that was a blow, and I was trying to process exactly what was going on because I'm like, man, that like what? I mean, it was one of them situations where you're like, what in the world is she even like? Are you serious with me? And I knew she wouldn't lie about what she was talking about, so I'm like, what the heck, man? Well, I go ahead and I knew there was nothing I could really do right at that moment, so we went ahead and carried forward. Well, bless it was great and everything. Things are working out, and we're gonna get things figured out. Uh, but man, then before I could get off the phone with Shine after we got done with the show, we always just kind of hang out here in the back and just talk for a minute before we call it done, talk about stuff. And phone rings from, and it's a school. Well, y'all know when it says the school on it, automatically you're like, oh man, it's sick or you know how it is. You didn't really know. So um he uh anyway, got in a little fist fight at school, and got suspended for a few days. So uh you know, drama there. Had to go out to schoolhouse, pick him up. What do you do? They're boys. I mean, nobody got hurt, you know, uh, and you know, I don't condone it, but at the same time, can't come down too awful hard on them when nobody's really hurt. Nobody pull. Nobody's walking away without just their feelings hurt in the long run. So we'll just move on. I'm not gonna be that dad. I mean, he knows. He knows that we're not good. Not good with that. I don't like it. And he also knows that roughhousing and because that's pretty much what happened. It was a mistaken and playing turned into one had to retaliate, and the other one had to retaliate more, and then the next thing you know, playful retaliation on camera in the school looks an awful lot like a fight. So, they were still friends and they shook hands and nobody was really mad at each other. So all good. you know, shout out to 14-year-olds. That's the way it is. We were all there at one time. So 14-year-old, you know, it's the way it happens. But shout out to 14 in the house, talking about 14-year-olds. But appreciate everybody being here. This is Good Vibes with Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. We're getting a handle on some of these new things and learning how to do some stuff. I'm gonna I'm gonna come over here because I'm just so technologically advanced at this point that I can. And I'm gonna share one of my favorite songs by Sean Dig at Sean Dig. I encourage everybody to go check him out. He's got music, he's got videos, and of course live streaming as well. You know, and his is random sometimes in the evening. You never know. And then there's sometimes he might have one scheduled, and then of course he's got this part here. So this is a song called Silly Girl. So I'm gonna play this one out. I appreciate everybody being here. Shout out to 15 in the house. We'll be back here in just a few minutes. Appreciate y'all. This is Good Vibes with Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Thank y'all.
It's for you, sweetie. All right. Where did you come from, silly girl? I know I just met you, but I can't seem to get you out of my head, out of my head. My favorite song was playing, shaking your hips with little invitation. We were locking lips and know that I'll never forget you. No matter how hard I try, I can't even find a pen so I could see your poison, and I breathed you in, and just like my favorite things, you disappear in the end. The end. And as the band was winding down, I couldn't seem to find you in the crowd of faces. Then out of nowhere, you appear without one question. Yeah, we disappeared, and know that I'll never forget you. No matter how hard I try, can't even find the words to tell you how much you blew my mind. Gave me your poison, and I breathed it in. But just like my favorite things, you disappear in the end. The end. The end. It's just the beginning. Well, you know I won't forget. can't even find a pen so I could see you again. Give me your poison, and I breathed you in. But just like my favorite things, you disappear. Yeah. The end. The end. The end. True story. I hope you're still out there.
All right, all right. Great job, Sean.
Good morning, sir. How
Hey,
are ya?
good morning, sunshine. How are you, man?
So I heard he got 3 in the bin, did he?
Hey, yeah, man. Yeah.
Did he win?
Well, he didn't lose.
Oh, good. That's good.
It looked
That's
to me
good.
like it was more of they got their feelings hurt. Both of them did.
Oh, okay.
And the truth of the matter is, I believe they, well, I know they've been going to school together forever, and it was a misunderstanding. It was a misunderstanding that leads to more misunderstanding, and then it's just the way it is, man. It's like, but it was funny because I had some drama. I had a little bit of stuff happen in the middle of our show yesterday, like, and you're trying to process two things. You're trying to prove a point that you just got to keep pushing, but at the same time, everything in you is wanting to quit, wanting to go see what you can do, and then reality sets in that, well, wait a minute. When I sit here and think about it, right now there is nothing I can do. I don't have that type of power. I don't have that type of pull. But what I can do is pray, and what I can do is just keep moving and keep pushing forward. So that's what I did. And then by the time the show was done, I had my thoughts together, and I'm like, okay, what is the plan of action? So my plan of action was find out, what others had already done, because at this point I was already late. I was already way late, didn't know nothing.
Yeah.
And then, find out, okay, well, they've done pretty much everything that I would have, like, in my mind would have been the right thing to do. Like, okay, let's get it public. Let's push this information out here, and let's put some feet to the fire, so to speak. And I'd already, realized that, okay, I'm late on this. This is all the things that I could have accomplished were done anyway. So it's like
emotion. So
it's like,
yeah.
So now at this point, you're like, so anyway, long story short, just a tragic event, and tragic on a couple different points that we'll touch base on here a little bit later on. But guys, just a quick shout out to my best friend. I appreciate everybody in here that don't know him, that just knows him as a brother of mine, and sending up good thoughts and good vibes. I think it's important. I think it changes things. And I call it praying. You can call it good vibes. You can call it good thoughts. You can call it whatever you want. And I just appreciate that type of positivity. I think it works. But I got a text message from him about 20 minutes after 9, and I knew it was him because I just can tell by the way. Like, I knew that it was him texting me. Like, hey, it was like hearing his voice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was like hearing his voice. I haven't got to put my ear to his voice yet. He said that he would call me this morning, but I understand he probably slept like a newborn baby. You know what I mean? Like, glad to be able to sleep. But yeah, man. So yeah, it was just it relieved my spirit and relieved my heart. And he's got some good people on his side, so everything's going to be good. And we got time to process the situation, and now we got time to work some things out, figure some things out. So he's got a good team on his side, got a lot of people that he knows and a lot of people that he don't know on his side. So shout out to everybody. Appreciate everybody being here. 13 in the house, if you don't mind. double tap that screen for you
Or hit
fellas.
the like button, I guess. I don't know. What
Shout
it
out to Chris the Flash.
is. Yeah.
Hey,
Exactly.
but hey, we got I'm gonna run through these. We got Gen X Effect. Appreciate you, man. What a solid support. Desi, brother Desi. KC Inspirationals, good morning. The
Yeah,
best good
thanks for
morning
coming
ever
by,
in the
Casey.
world.
Appreciate you.
Yep. Thank you. Surviving together, Miss Mac. And we got Tommy Kenyon. We appreciate you, man. Thank you. Bold New Beginnings. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you being here. Shout out to you, man. Let's see, Brother Williams in the house. Yeah, man. Brother Williams in the house. He is in the house. Thanks for reaching out yesterday, Brother William. As everybody already kind of realizes, is that we're able to contact each other through text message and phone call and stuff like that. And he was on point about wanting to just check in. That's cool. I appreciate that, man. So shout out to you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Mr. Geezer, my Geezer Guitar Journey. Shout out to you, brother. I appreciate you stopping in and hanging out, man. Thank you always. Our brother Arthur. I think that's
I think so.
it's our friend. They're in here, and I don't know exactly what that question is, but
No, I was hoping on a translation from our.
We got translator. We got Tommy the terrific translator in the house, so we'll be on that.
You remembered half of it, yeah. The terrific wizard.
Tommy the terrific translator wizard.
Yeah.
Now, I really do want to know what your question is, and maybe somebody else already does, but me and Sean would like to know. If it's something we can answer, we will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Thank you all. Thank you all. Shout out to 15 the house. Double tap that screen for you fellas.
Yes, sir.
Elevated Einstein, I see you, brother. Yeah, I see you, man. We're getting things lined out, and I was glad to get to text them and know that at least we got some we got a little bit of opportunity to do something now and get minds wrapped around it and what we got to do. But thank you all for being here. We appreciate it. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 1. Hey, you know what time it is though, don't you? I mean, when this happens, it's so natural.
Oh,
to just
what time it is.
It's time to
feed them ducks. Spreading
Guy and
bread.
Shine.
Keep these babies fed.
10 to 1.
Multiplying every day.
Eastern Standard.
Oh, he's going to be living on the streets too, but 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time.
Feed them ducks.
Good vibes.
Good vibes.
Good vibes.
Yeah, that's totally not for the morning voice, is it?
No.
It's like, that ain't gonna work.
Gotta warm that up.
I have to do my vocal exercises before I can do that.
Yeah, of course.
As a trained vocalist, oh yeah, I have to totally.
All the raws.
Totally,
gotta make sure
man.
all the raws are in there.
Yeah. Those guitars look lonely, guy. Look, William in there stoking fires. Look at him. Those guitars look lonely, guy. Hey, I promise you this, they are not lonely. You're lucky. You're lucky
that
at
anyone else's fingers.
Yeah,
That's what they say.
They ain't. I tell you what, my guitars. If they were able to talk, they would say, one thing I got to give him is he does make his rounds. I'm trying to pick him up and play him because, that's why he got them. And even though Martini's my favorite, there is sound that you get from one that maybe just kind of gives you a little bit more of a blues feel or something sometimes than what the others do. You know how it is. It's just like, you got it hanging there. Why not? Pick them up,
like a tool for the job site. You know what I mean? Each one kind of does a little,
stoking the fires. Those fingers look cold. That's hilarious. Yeah, we'll pick one of them up. I'll prove to you. Pull that whole card out. But now, man, I love it, and I hope that our sound, or I hope that my sound now is a little bit better. But it'll be even better when I can plug. I got to get that thing.
Yeah,
the adapter. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't have. But that one ain't no bit. That's like,
that's minor.
Yeah, that's nothing, man. That's just a matter of going and doing it. But I do like my setup now, and I love this. You're welcome.
Yeah, you're
You're
welcome
welcome.
for that. You're welcome for... Oh, how do you have that playing through? Is it plugged right into your computer?
Yeah,
No way.
yeah, man.
And do you
Yeah,
have like a volume control knob on it and stuff?
yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
chill.
take it for a spin.
Yeah, dude.
Look
Yeah,
at
man.
that.
And
Look at that. Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
yeah,
The Guy
man.
and Shine Show.
Yeah, man. I'm
Pays
like,
very little and he gives no. Oh,
oh,
man.
oh,
What did I tell you about
yeah,
sassy talk?
yeah, yeah, man.
That could
Yeah,
be a
it's
slap in
got
a lot of ways, though.
and you can plug an extra set of headphones in.
Okay.
Uh, like say there was two people and whatever, you could
Yeah.
do that. And then my camera, man, it's supposed to hook right into my phone, and I still have all the options that I got with it. I mean,
That's cool.
I
That's
still
cool.
don't know how to use all this stuff yet, to be right real honest with you, but I'm loving every set. This is the part I like right here. This is fun.
Yeah.
Bam.
Today, on Unsolved, this
Yeah,
man was
yeah.
wanted by the FBI.
Yeah, I feel dramatic as I can be. Like, yeah, I just love it, and I love
America's
this.
Most Wanted.
I
Yeah.
love this to be able to just pan around and look and
Yeah,
like.
there
That's
you go.
just cool to me, man. I ain't never had nothing like this before. I'm like a
It-
kid in
it
a
is
candy
really-
shop,
It
man.
is very cool.
You know, but hey, shout out to Miss Boogie. We see you in the house. Thank you for stopping by. This is Guy and Shine, as you know, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time,
Yes, sir.
Monday through Friday. KC Inspirationals, good morning.
Yes, man.
Gen X Effect, we appreciate
See
you.
Boogie popping through there too. Good
Yeah,
morning,
Miss
Boogie.
Boogie time. We see you there.
Listening at work. We appreciate you guys listening from wherever you're listening from. And,
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, everyone is great. So thank you.
Everybody saying hi, Miss Boogie. Boogie, look at that. Looks funny written across the screen like that. Don't it? Boogie, what's up? That's cool. Yeah,
Oh, that's
that's
amazing.
fun, man. I'm still here. We'll let you know when I'm leaving. All right, Casey. Well, we'll wait to say anything bad about you once you leave.
We never say
No,
anything bad.
we
about
never
you.
say
Never.
anything bad about
In
Casey.
fact, we quite the
Inspiration.
opposite. We tell
We're
everybody.
glad you're here. We're always
Oh,
shouting
yeah.
you out, whether you're here or not.
Yeah, always.
Good way to get started. Good
Mhm,
morning, says
mhm.
Sean to everybody.
Mhm.
Thanks for your support. Outstanding, brother. Dan's dribble in the house. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming by. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Bold New Beginnings. Appreciate everybody stopping
Appreciate
in. We
y'all.
thank you.
Yeah.
This is Guy and Shine. Shine, how's everything going up in the great northern spot?
Oh, it's actually gotten better. That sounds so cool. What an introduction. It's gotten better. Well, if we're talking about weather, it feels, I'm hoping spring is here. The melt is on. It's been 2 days now. Hockey season's almost over, which will be a relief because it's this winter was just, you know what I mean? It was just a pain to get anywhere. And you're playing like 4 times a week and then plus a practice, and they're always at least, like on a good day, 30 minutes away, right? So if you're dealing with weather, double that time at least. And usually they're placed right around like when working hours are ending, like between like 5:30 and 6. So, you know, you got to pick up the young fella, get him fed, get him ready, and get to where you got to go. So I love it. We got a tournament coming up this weekend. We're going to crush it. These kids have turned around so well. Like, it was just like, it literally, like at the beginning of the season, it was like the Mighty Ducks. And like now we're on a heater. So we won the last 5 in a row. So the kids are pumped, and it's nice to see their, you know, believing in themselves, right? Because like, I was thinking about it when I started doing this 2 years ago. And like, you know, by 8 when we grew up, like you were already pretty well like a little man, like, you know what I mean? You were doing your thing, I was carrying my bag, like we were there to be competitive, and we just weren't seeing that the first couple of years. And we had guys, you know, kind of losing their patience, screaming and yelling. And I remember pulling them aside and being like, okay, first of all, how far have you ever got with somebody screaming and yelling at you? I know me personally, if you scream and yell at me, I'll be like, yeah, sure, no problem, and I'm going to work right against you, you know what I mean? Or they're just going to tune you out. But just letting them naturally evolve and taking that part of the equation, what a shift. What a shift.
Yeah.
So we're very, very proud of them all. So yeah, we got that coming up this weekend. And then if we make it through, we'll have one more. And then usually that brings spring. So good on that end.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Awesome.
How about you guys? Did you get out of that melt or
Oh
freeze? And
man, it's so funny how it just man, we had a little bit of touch of everything. We had snow, we had flooding, then we had rain
yeah,
and some more flooding. Then we had some ice,
yeah,
and then we had below zero temps, and now we're up and it feels good again. It's just like it's just you
yeah.
just
It'll ebb
hang
and
on
flow.
until
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, yeah. That's all you can do, really, right? But I'm glad you got your water and stuff going again.
Yeah. Well,
And
our water,
everything
man,
else
it
is worked out.
thankfully it's always just temporary. We don't have no like it'll freeze up just a little bit. Gotta go get it took care of, unthawed out, and then it'll be good. And it's like
Yeah, yeah,
thankfully no water pipes freezing and busting and all that kind of crap. And you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yes, indeed.
that would make it miserable if we
Oh,
had oh
yeah. And
no.
that's a situation. I remember one winter when I was staying with my dad in the cabin, right? Like all this, everything running under the skirting, and it was probably like this was years ago. So when winters hit, and this is on Prince Edward Island, right on the Atlantic, and the pipes burst about 2 days into winter, right? So for the next 6 months, we had to walk down the road, haul buckets of water up from the well, or like right from
Wow.
my grandparents' place. And after that, I said, never again, man. We put it all back in and heat traced everything, insulated everything, and it hasn't had no trouble since then. But it was a hard lesson learned because when you got like, I was still pretty young at the time and he was a young father. So having no water, you know what I mean, for 6 months of the year, it's a lot of extra work, I'll tell you
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
So,
Indeed, man.
yeah,
It becomes a hassle, man. Wintertime is just hard.
it is
It's just hard. I don't
all
care what
around,
anybody says.
all
It's
around.
hard.
Yeah,
And it does it, and it seems like it gets harder as you do get older and everything. It does. It gets harder. I'm not really that bad off with it yet, but like I can see that like older folks, it really gets tough to move. It really get like my mom. She does good on like good ground,
yeah,
but like slick stuff, man, it's just dangerous for her to be up trying to walk, trying to go to the doctor, like taking her to the doctor. Well, it's one thing to take her to the doctor when it's pretty and help her in and out and help her do what she, but then when it's slick, you're worried about falling yourself. And if I
hmm,
fall, then I make her fall. Then I
yeah.
mean, it's like it's just not
Well, and if and
it
let's
becomes
face it,
tough.
the body doesn't take an impact like it used to.
No, it
You know
doesn't.
what I mean? Like
No,
last
no.
night after we got off the ice, I'm like, I feel like I'm like lower on this side, right?
Uh,
Just because like you're
Yes.
trying to keep up with 10 and 11 year olds, and they're going at Mach 1. I was like, man, I did pretty good though, not too bad. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Shout out to 17 in the house, Sean. We had 20
Appreciate
one
you.
time this morning. Appreciate you guys. Thanks, everybody. Double tap that screen for
You
you
hit
fellas or
21
just
or
hit the like button.
22. You hit 22 so far.
Hey, man, shout out
Yeah,
to
man.
22 in the house at one time. Bold New
Yeah.
Beginnings, we appreciate you. Desi, we always appreciate you. Thank you. Tommy Kenyon in the house, appreciate you. Uh, Thank you, everybody. KC
Oh
Inspirationals,
yeah.
thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Uh, Sorry about that.
No problem.
Man, I got, I ain't gonna lie. Ever since I got a call, I hadn't got a call from my wife from work
Yeah.
in it had been a long time since I'd got a
Yeah.
call. And now it's almost like,
Now
it's
you're trying.
almost like a phobia. I'm like, like I keep looking at my phone to make sure that like, all right, ain't nobody, because I can't really hear it.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
I gotta keep glancing over, make sure that ain't nobody called or ain't nothing.
Well,
It's weird how that, it,
it'll mess with you,
it
man. I
yeah, it
remember
does.
like we kept the house phone for the longest time, and we only got rid of it a little while ago just because nobody calls on it anymore. However, when it did ring, you literally feel your stomach sink, right? Because it was always like a family member. They never call my cell phone or work phone or anything. They'll call the house line, and it was usually to tell you, some not so great news. Occasionally, you got a graduation coming up or a wedding, you know what I mean? But most of the time, it was not those, and even those could be stressful depending on what you got to do and where you got to get to, right?
It
So,
stress you out bad too.
yeah, man,
It
yeah,
will. I
absolutely,
I get so like I'll once I get if I don't ever let myself get too out of game, then I'm okay. But
Right.
once I do let myself get out of my game and I kind of lose it, or I kind of, you know,
Mm.
like,
Yeah.
once I do get out of my game, I'm way out of my game. But if
Right.
I can keep myself honed in, then usually I can deal with things. But man, when I'm, well, the ones that get you by surprise are the ones that are
Yeah.
obviously that, like, man, wait a minute now,
Yeah.
what?
Well,
Like,
what could exactly, and yeah, those are the like I call them the curveballs. You know what I mean? It's just
yeah, true curveballs.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
that gone, man. This don't this I don't know how to deal with it, but it's one of them things. It's like you always find out that if you can calm down enough to give it some time, it usually rounds the corners. The corners will get rounded eventually, and it turns out okay. Um, but
Calmer heads will
oh wow,
prevail.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
That
that's
is
cool. I
cool.
just seen that message down below. That's cool, Tommy. I
Yeah,
seen that.
yeah. Thank you,
Favorite
buddy.
Jersey girl, finding my fit. We appreciate you being in the house, Tracy. Love Miss Tracy. Thank you for being here with us. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. What do you got? You got a video loaded up? We got Tommy
Yeah,
Kenyon in the back running
there's
things for us, helping us
another
out,
one
doing
up
stuff.
there.
Tommy Kenyon Media.
Tommy Kenyon, yeah,
Yeah,
Kenyon. Sorry, Tommy.
yeah.
Tommy
Tommy
Kenyon.
Kenyon Media,
Yeah, there you go. There he
the
is.
super
There he is.
duper executive producer.
Yeah, exactly.
Dang, did you just hear? I
That's the
didn't even
best
mean
title
to.
so far.
That
That's the best title so
we have
far.
figured
That's
out
a
Tommy's
yeah,
official.
and that'll
Official.
fit on a letterhead. I think that'll fit.
Oh
On,
yeah,
yeah, that should
yeah.
be
He's
fine.
all yeah. Oh yeah. It's
Yeah,
on now. We got his real name figured out.
yeah.
I knew it would come. I knew it would come. You just have to let natural. You have to let. You just have to let things come out. You just have to let it.
Just let it ebb and flow, babe. Just
You
let
have
it
to,
ebb
you
and
have to let
flow.
it ebb and flow. Oh, I love the use of vocabulary too. I'll study the E section of the dictionary when we get off the phone or
Yes,
get off
sir.
the stream this morning. But shout out to
Let's
everybody in the
play an
house.
obtuse song. It's called.
Yeah.
It's loaded up in the media. I got two of them
Okay.
up there. Whenever you want.
All right. Hello, Miss Kitty. I
Good
see you
morning.
there. Thank you, my friend, for coming by. Appreciate you. This is Guy and Shine. Shout out to you.
Thank
Thank
you very
you.
much. Appreciate you.
Which one is the for
For
the
the
two of
two
us
of
is
us. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All righty then. Well, guys, we appreciate y'all being here. Shout out to 20 in the house. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Good vibes, my friends. This is an original by Shine.
Appreciate you.
You gonna stay? You gonna go? I ask questions you say you don't know. What you wanna do? So you say that I felt like a weight around your neck. And I was. But truth be told, I've been trying. Doesn't seem like trying is enough anymore. And I can't blame you for sure. Just know I'm tired too. No, I can't remember exactly the words you said before you disappeared. It's all a blur, the cool kids call it ghosting these days. Something foreign to me. You just disappeared into the midst of everything. With all our hopes, dreams and aspirations up for grabs, but you don't want to take them. I'll be alright. I'll be alright.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Good job, man. Shout out to 18 in the house. We appreciate you. Casey Inspirational, thank you. Appreciate you. Hello, Kitty. Appreciate you. Odds and Evens, new friend of ours. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for being here. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. We share music and good vibes only here. We always try to just stay positive and keep motivated and carry forward. And if you would oblige us, we'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. If you don't mind, share it. We will always promise you that we'll be consistently good vibes and carry ourselves with respect. So we would appreciate that from any of you that are willing to. So thank you.
Thank you. very much.
Sean Dig, have a
sir.
great day, KC. There we go. Bold new beginnings. Thank you very much. Real odds and evens. Once again, welcome, and we appreciate you. Thank you very much. Hello, Melissa Bandy. That's my mom and my sister.
Morning. Yeah.
And my dad sometimes he's gone right now, but shout out to you, mommy.
Yeah.
Shout out to you,
Good
Missy.
morning
Thank
to
you for
yous.
my birthday gifts. You see that I've got it pretty well lined out. I got to do a little bit of adjusting, mom. Get a little things, but check this out. I got a remote. See here, mom. Check it out.
Check
Watch
this
this,
out.
mom. Which guitar you want me to play? You want me to play the Gretsch, the Martin, or the Fender?
Oh, there
And
you
then I
go.
got
You
that
can
little
do it.
John.
You
I mean, I'm telling you, man.
You can
I'm
do a
telling
little
you.
selection, the whole thing. Get a vote
It
going.
just,
Get a poll
it,
going. Which one?
I
we
got a
play?
remote, mom.
Yeah.
I got a remote, and look, I got a live studio audience.
Well, a few people
Thank
anyway.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Shout out to you, mommy. I appreciate it, Missy, Daddy. Thank y'all, my wife, my mother and father-in-law, all of my gifts. I love it, and I thank you. And you know, I don't never expect that, but I appreciate it.
It's nice.
Oh,
It's nice to get stuff that
it is.
actually you want and you can use. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
I
because I'm not a
appreciate it.
rich man, so this would have been
No,
upgrades that would
I
have
get
took
you.
me. It would have took me 4 or 5 months of just buying a piece and then buying another piece and then buying. So you know, shout out to them for just helping me
Yeah.
get everything all at once, where I could just kind of figure it out, get everything kind of lined out, and be because it would have like no kidding, like for me to invest in
Oh,
everything
dude,
that I
it's
got.
taken me years to
It
get
would took me,
this
well,
stuff
yeah,
lined
I
up.
would have been way up in the summertime before I wound up with,
4,
everything.
5 years before. Yeah, it'd be 5 years because I remember, like, cause on the backside here, which I'll show everybody sometime, just not right now because it's very disorganized. But on the backside of here, like, there's a whole bunch of stuff, and it like, I mean, if you go try to buy it all in one shot, including your computer, you know what I mean, your microphone, your box, then you got a keyboard for any MIDI stuff that you're doing, depending on what you're using. Yeah, you can get into a couple grand real quick. So
Right.
you know,
Shout out to Tommy Kenyon at Keeping It Real Media. He's going to be doing he just posted this right here in the comments. The next segment will be on audio buttons in StreamYard and
I
how to
actually have
use all the
questions
audio
for him.
tools correctly, thanks to Memoirs. Okay. Well, then
Perfect.
tomorrow will be his that will be when he's doing his I think that's when he's going to be doing it, unless he's going to
Well,
pull
is
rank
he
on me.
around now? Like, cause
I don't know.
I was gonna ask him a question about the whole, what is Toastmasters? Cause
I don't know.
I've watched him on his channel. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, check it out. There's a lot of good information on there, and I just know it's a group you worked with, but I didn't really fully I watched
Yeah,
it. I just
it's a
didn't fully
networking.
understand it.
It
Yeah,
it's kind of a networking thing, and I mean, shout out to it. But I'm with you. I don't know
uh,
exactly.
what they do, and
No, I
yeah,
don't. But we'll get him to give us a rundown on that as well,
yeah,
Sean, here in just a
for
little
sure.
bit. But appreciate everybody in the house. Just did the fastest thermocouple replacement ever, so I could get back to the truck and listen. I need professional. We're here
Thermocouple.
for you.
What do you?
You can call us professional if you want.
Well,
Uh,
I'm a
you know,
master electrician, so
I can
what
even
kind of work
zoom
do you do?
in. I can even zoom in so you know how serious I am when I tell you something. Like you're okay.
Or to
You
make him
just
look like
listen
he's
to me,
on
guy.
the FBI most wanted
Yeah,
list.
don't you
This
worry
man
about a
has been on
thing.
the
We're
run for
yeah,
25 years. Every
yeah,
time you do it, it reminds me of America's Most Wanted or
yeah, it
Unsolved
does.
Mysteries, one of the
It
two.
does.
This
It's like
man has been missing since 1986.
yeah, yeah,
This is the
no
last known
kidding.
photo. That's the last known photo? Come on, they're
Yeah,
always the worst.
yeah. That's so fun, man. Thank you for
uh,
being here, man. We appreciate it. Yeah, the Zoom means everything. Hey, I
oh yeah.
know.
Oh yeah.
That's so that you
Oh
know
yeah.
how serious I am.
Yeah.
It's almost this is like a yeah, yeah. That gives me that extra
Yeah.
drama feel.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you know,
You gotta line it up better so it doesn't cut the top of your head off, though. There you go.
yeah. Here we go. I'll just
Yeah. Today, in the life of
today
Guy Bandy,
on
his
Guy and
brain
Shine.
was replaced by
We're going to
a
explore the
monkey's.
innermost portions of my nasal cavity. And it's like, okay, let me back off a little bit. I don't even like me that close. You know what I mean? Like, all right, now
There
let
you
me
go.
get back up. But
Back
I
back
love
in
this
business.
stupid thing. I sat in here by myself with this. The
Oh
the
yeah.
batteries are probably about dead from me looking around
Yeah.
my own room. All I gotta do is this. I was doing it with the camera,
Well,
looking all around
you
stuff.
gotta play with it to figure it out. You know what I
It's
mean? You
like,
have
man,
to. You have to.
don't bring new toys into me because
I
I'm
just
world's worst.
I will be releasing some footage that I was able to record while Guy wasn't watching about
Yeah,
different suits he had on. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
yeah,
Next subject.
yeah. No, moving on.
Yeah, straight ahead.
Moving right along. There's Barbara Vibes. Good morning, Guy and Shine in chat.
Good
We
morning.
see you there. Just so
Yeah.
do you, Hello Kitty Simple Music. My daughter is a Hello Kitty girly too. Very
Oh
cool.
yeah.
Very cool. Hello Kitty has been outstanding. And just a very super supportive person and has
Absolutely.
fun and I'm super supportive of her and I appreciate her. Got to focus on work, but I will listen when I can. We understand, Miss Mac.
Appreciate
Thank you
you.
very much. See you there, Jersey girl. You fit, Jersey girl. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Everybody, appreciate you. Shout out to 18 in the house, Sean. Appreciate
Yeah, I
everybody being
appreciate
here
every
with us.
single one of you. Thank you.
You know, got it going on, man.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
Got
we
it
do.
going on, buddy.
We got it
I got a
going on
little
because y'all, you know, appreciate. Can't say
indeed,
that enough. Without you guys, there's no us, and we appreciate you
indeed,
showing up every day and all the new people and all the goodness that's just come from this. It's been great.
uh,
So thank you all.
in straight concurrence with you, man. Thank you. Yes. Shout out to everybody. We got 18 in the house. Double tap the screen. Hit the like button for you fellas. If you don't mind, share it out. We can promise consistent good vibes and respect. So
Yes,
if you share us out, it will not be something that you're disappointed in on your community page, and we would appreciate it. So thank you. I got a little song right here called Just So Many Miles Between Us.
beauty.
As I've told everybody, it's a little song that I wrote, but this guitar is the Gretsch that's behind me right there.
Yep.
It was a gift from my family. It was not my birthday. It was not Christmas. They just sent me a guitar and
Yeah.
give me a gift. So it just so happened that this song just happened to be wrote about those folks. So I used this song and done this little recording. So shout out to 18 people in the house. We appreciate you guys. This is Guy and Shine. Good vibes only. Appreciate you.
Vibes.
Just so many miles between us. There can be so many more. Been so long since I've seen you. Some I've never seen before. Well, I make a promise to myself. God knows I'll keep. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. It's worth every rest stop, and Daddy, I need to pee. so my son can be around the ones that mean so much to me. Well, I want him to know you and love you all just like me. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. As the miles go by, my mind begins to go to the memories I've made from so many years ago. And I make a promise to myself, God knows I'll keep. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. It's worth every rest stop, and Daddy, I need to be, so my son can be around the ones that mean so much to me. Well, I want him to know you and love you all just like me. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between.
Yes, it is.
Shout out to you, Miss Mac. Hugs and love to all. Have a great day. If I don't get back to comment, thank you, Miss Mac. We appreciate
Have a
you
good
being
day.
here.
Be safe.
Absolutely. Shout out to you, William. Appreciate you, man. Absolutely. Music is the best stuff on the planet. Yeah, I love it myself, brother. Absolutely.
Well,
Gen
what's
X
really
in the
been
house.
cool with that whole thing, like with the music connection, right? Because like I know we were both like on our individual pages making videos and stuff, and you build up, a crew with that. But once we started putting tunes out, it was crazy the amount of people from other countries, right, coming in and being like, oh, it was a beautiful song, and that kind of reminded me of that whole, music really can, it does connect people. Not it can, it does. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So it's a
indeed it
very
does,
cool
man.
experience.
Indeed it does. Desi. Hey, y'all can update live with the studio. All right.
Uh-huh.
All right. Good morning, Tom. There's Miss Tracy in the house. Thank you, Miss Tracy, your favorite Jersey girl, finding my fit. Appreciate you. Thanks, everybody, for being here. We
Yes.
appreciate every one of you. Real odds and ends, that's our new friends, but not new friends no more. You're here with us, and we appreciate it. Here at the Guy and Shine Show, we just appreciate good vibes and positivity, and we try to lift each other up. And when we get the chance, if somebody wants to come up and share of themselves and of their channel and what they do, then we encourage that. All you have to do is leave us a comment in the comment section and tell us you'd like to come up, and if we have the opportunity, we bring you up for a few minutes and let you tell the community about yourself.
Yep.
Or share something that you like. Like we've had people up that do songs, but we've had people up that just do vlogs or do whatever and just talk about themselves, or whatever it is that you do on your channel. We're here to support you, and we try to encourage you to let the community know who you are, because a little bit of personal relationship between you and the people you're asking to support you does go a long way. I love when somebody new stops in at a live, because that gives myself and Shine an opportunity to introduce ourselves as real people. This ain't a video. Yes, I move all weird like this in real life.
Yeah.
Yes, I do rub my face when I shouldn't, and I put and yes, I move too much. Yes, this is how I am, and it gives you an opportunity to show a no edit version of who you are, and just let people know this is the way I roll, and I don't get through off my game. Nobody throws me off my game but me, and I don't do that these days. So
And I mean, like, and it's been tried and tested time and time again since the beginning, you know what I mean, of this venture, whether it's been audio or video or a call that you get yesterday, you know what I mean? So to point out on that, this is a great community where people will back you up. We've had different situations here, and I mean that in a help you way, not like we're to back you up, but like in a helping, paying it forward, and a lot of knowledge in these rooms. Like I know Miss Mac just took off. Um, like what she does, like I said a few times before. I mean, helping other people, taking other people's stuff on, and helping them through that, and to know there's a place that you can go for that, is pretty cool. So
Yep. Indeed. Indeed. And as we get to know each one of you, you guys will find, for any of you that's new here, and for all of you guys that have been here for the last little bit of our journey in this new part of our life, we try to get to know you in the best way that we can, as far as just understanding your who you are, what your channel is. If we have the opportunity to come see you, then we do. And we like knowing our little community. And this is our core base, in my personal opinion. Right now, we're building up our core base, and I love seeing all the people come in, the regulars, and then you see the couple new people come in, and then all of a sudden they become their family. Everybody's saying good morning, everybody's saying howdy, everybody's sharing with one another, and that's what we encourage. We appreciate that. Frau, we appreciate you. I think I'm saying that name right, but either which way, that's the way I say it. Hello. And we appreciate you being here. That's our friend from Germany.
Yes. See,
Like number 17. Look at you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Look, I like them little heart faces. I don't know what they're called, but they're just cool looking.
They are cool. I got Tommy here. Tommy's willing to come up and talk a little bit about Toastmasters.
Okay, well look, I'm gonna drop back, go get me a cup of coffee, let you and him discuss Toastmasters.
Sure.
I'll be back in the back going through comments and highlighting and all that kind of stuff while you guys
Gotcha.
on it. I feel like when we get jumbled up, if I'm in the mix, I wind up running my mouth, and I'm just gonna stop. So I'm gonna drop myself down. I'll let y'all. No, with 3 people, it feels like you need a little bit more space on the screen. So
yeah, I get you.
yeah,
No problem.
I'll be in the back. Shout out to everybody in the house. 15 in the house. This is Guy and John, and now getting ready to bring up Tommy from Tommy Kenyon, Keeping It Real Media. I encourage everybody to go support him. He has outstanding information on his page. You're getting ready to hear a little bit about what Toastmasters is and what he'll be sharing with us tomorrow during his Tommy Tech moment. The super duper producer in the house. All right, guys, I'm out.
All right, perfect. All right, so there you are. You got it. You can do it yourself. Perfect. So yeah, I was asking before because I've watched the videos like where you guys are hanging out and you're talking and kind of doing interviews and stuff. So what is the whole concept of Toastmasters?
Well, it's the slogan of it is where leaders are made.
Okay.
Come in, and that you come in for the public speaking, work on your communication. That's what I actually entered into Toastmasters, to work on my communication back in 2013, and got so much out of it elsewhere that's like unknown stuff once you get in, and I've been active the entire time since 2013.
So like communications in the sense of like digital communications and stuff like that? Is that what you mean?
In person mainly, and COVID opened up the new world. Actually, right before COVID, a Toastmasters club that I found here in Dallas, before COVID, we actually had a member over in Sweden.
Nice.
And we had a digital member then. So before COVID, because the whole remote hybrid meeting call online meetings was happening way before then.
Right.
So we were doing the COVID thing before the pandemic happened.
Crazy. So now you guys just so now you continue to do the same thing, like get together and continue to build upon that, or like is there like a mission goal or mission plan for like? There's
the projects you work on, and they change it up periodically. There's manuals, and now there's online. It's an online curriculum now. With projects. Cool. The first one is always the icebreaker. You start with an icebreaker.
Yeah.
And then there's different projects. There's electives, like there's doing a podcast. There's social media presence, create a social media presence, managing online meetings,
Hmm.
a couple of those electives, and then there's other stuff to work on. Inspire your audience. That's a project.
Cool. So you could like it can like how if one wanted to become part of that, like is it something you can become part of, or is the core group and like obviously you can take the courses I get, but like
Trying to
um
bring up some the main one. I can share my screen.
because it sounds like a pretty effective means, man, for networking in all senses, really.
You can say I'm addicted to it. So here's the home screen.
Okay.
If you go to about, it's in 150 countries. It's based. It would just had 100
Wow.
100 year. It's been around for 100 years. October 23rd, 2024.
No way.
Back to 1924 when, where's the one guy, Ralph Smedley,
And was
who
that
started it all. But it's they a Smedley Fund. They have a couple things named after him. But
so was that like the man's like plan, so to speak, like from the beginning he wanted to like it was about networking and meeting people and kind of doing that whole thing? Is that like how it started or did it evolve into what it is now? Like I mean obviously there's been evolution, but what was the original plan, I guess what I'm asking.
uh,
If if you know.
trying to find. I can't remember exactly. But shout out to, I thought I was telling Guy earlier. He looks like someone that I've met and around Toastmasters Bold New Beginnings, and
Okay.
sure enough, he is that guy
No way.
from
That's
Spring, and we lived in Spring, Texas. So like
small
Bold
world,
New
man.
Beginnings, I've
Small world.
actually met in person.
Crazy, dude. That's really cool. So you that when this all started up with you in 2013, like were you was it already like a functioning group or like you guys started your own kind of faction of the group? Like how did that work?
The clubs, and you start out chartering a club with 20 members. You pay a certain amount of fee to charter a club, and you can be a chartering member, a founding member. This was my first club, and he was a part of the club that met in the same location in the mornings, and this club that I was a part of, my first club, was in the evenings, Successfully Speaking, and then he was in Frankly Speaking. We met at a Denny's in Spring, Texas,
Nice.
in the conference meeting room. So
How was the food at that particular Denny's? Do you remember?
it was all right.
Do you remember what you had? Did you have a grand slam?
Yeah, usually I
Yeah.
had some like dessert and stuff.
Can't go wrong with grand slam. Never. Well, that's
Yeah,
really cool. Like, cause it's always nice to have and be able to show resources for people that maybe this is something that you could
this is
use.
this is what, when we all transitioned to Zoom, what it essentially looked like on Zoom, kind of like here on
Yeah,
StreamYard too.
yeah, kind of. I like this, like personally, and it's not to pick one over the other, but I'll pick one over the other. I like this format better than Zoom personally. I find at least at a low volume. I don't know what it's like with a bunch of people, but with like two, three, I like it, but not such a
If
fan.
anyone's interested, like why, here's that's a real good one. Why, what is Toastmasters? Nearly 100 years, or now over 100 years, it has helped millions of people become more confident communicators, public speakers, leaders.
Okay.
Toastmasters network of clubs is learn by doing program were created to help you gain the skills needed to achieve personal and professional goals. Pay thousands of dollars. Why pay thousands of dollars
Mm-hmm.
for a seminar when you can join Toastmasters for 120 a year,
Well, you know what, man? That's
paid up
actually
in
pretty cool.
2 payments,
You
$60 every 6 months.
and you get all this information and access to all this stuff. That's really cool because that's like I've tried to find more and more of this stuff, for whether it's for speaking or being more confident, or for people who deal with trauma or are dealing with issues right now. Because a lot of times I found people don't go to these things because they are very expensive. Like in Canada, for example, to see a therapist for an hour is going to cost you $250 to $350, and you get to do that 5 times a year, right? So it's cool to have stuff like this where you can kind of like, you know, a way of building up your whatever, your confidence, your skill set, your communication skills, your general networking. And again, with Max Page doing the trauma stuff, so very cool, man, very cool. So you got a meeting with these guys today, or you meet with them every day? Like,
Yeah, a club that meets in about 2 hours.
gotcha, cool.
Trying to find a little about him so I can. Yeah, I can't. I'll find it for another time.
Yeah, no problem. We got an introduction to it, so that was my big question was, what is it, where did it come from, what does it stand for, and what does it provide? So we got all those ones locked in. Very cool, man, very cool. Guy, you ready to come back now? I see him sitting in the back there, lurking. All right, well, with that, Tommy, I'm going to play his track, and then I guess we'll come back up after that. Sound good? All right. Thanks for sticking around, guys. This one's called Who's to Blame, and it's one of mine, so thanks. Here we go.
Officials on the TV saying everything's gonna be okay, but look around, it don't seem like that much has changed. In fact, some people saying that it's actually gotten worse, and I'd say I'd be inclined to believe about this curse, but I wouldn't say that it's a good idea to just keep your head in the sand. No, it's the same old routine, one single man, jaded all. Tired of all the fighting, the bickering, people not noticing or taking the time to actually read the liner notes and understand that the context is gone if it's not entirely lost, entirely lost. But don't think we're past the point, past the precipice. If you want to annoy someone, now would be the time to raise your hand and say something, because I know I don't think I know, but doesn't seem like much of this has changed or that it's gonna anytime soon. Tell me how it is, there are single moms living in vans with 3 kids. If it was somebody that you love, hell, statistically probably is. I'd say we're long due for a change, long due for a change. You can come to me all you want, I can't stand my ground, but tell me how it is you sleep okay with $1 million in your bank account while the little man is getting snuffed out. What do you think's gonna happen when none of us are left, Captain? Don't you know you're the one who is supposed to go down with the ship? And I don't know what it is right now exactly that's happening. Could just be smoke. It could be fire. Well, I hope it's smoke. Where the smoke, you know there's fire. Don't think it's time to give up, time to let off the gas at all. No, in fact, I'd say, friends, we'd better try to reverse some, if not all of it, before I browse deep in it, and you know what that means. But if you can, while you can, won't you get out, stand up and not just talk? It's time for action. It's time for action. Stop reacting to emotional feelings without giving it a little thought.
Outstanding,
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Outstanding, Sean. Appreciate you, man. Great
Thank you,
job
man.
with that. Let me
Yeah.
give you a little.
Oh, thank you.
Hey,
Thank-
what the quack? What
Yeah.
the quack
Appreciate you,
is in
Tommy,
the
for
house?
giving me the breakdown on that Toastmasters thing too,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that's cool. It's a cool.
It is
thing.
cool. It is cool. What the quack?
But do you
in
know
the
what's
house.
cooler? Feeding them ducks. What the quack?
What the quack?
Was just having a quacking good
Good
time. Feeding these ducks one at
Now
a
we-
time.
what
10
the
to
quack?
1 Eastern Standard Time.
Good vibe.
Good vibes, baby.
Gotcha. Yeah. Feed them ducks.
There we go.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Feed
There
them
you
a
go.
little taste of something there. A little something there. Quacking, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's all kinds of them, ain't there? Oh, me and John could spend the rest of the morning going through some what the quackisms. I
It's good
mean,
though, because I get to use it to replace a lot of other words. You know what I mean?
oh, man.
Quack off.
Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, it saves me from some four-letterisms, you know?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Good to see you here, man. Shout out to 11 in the house. We're coming up
Appreciate you.
on our second hour, or in the second hour.
Yes, we are.
Oh, hot and heavy in it. Let's see. Yeah. 11-7, 11-17, 11-17, and shout out to warm weather, bro. Oh man, sunshine. I can actually see the sun outside
Can
a little
feel the
bit.
heat off the sun again, which is
Oh.
fantastic.
I'll
Rather than
take it,
just
bro.
seeing it freezing to death.
Oh, I'll take it, man.
Yeah,
I'll take it, brother.
absolutely.
Oh, it's so nice, man. Shout out to Desi in the house, man.
Exactly.
Brother Desi Frau, appreciate you. Gen X, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here. Real odds and evens. Appreciate you. Thank you. Let's see. Tracy Loco Learning, surviving together. Appreciate everybody being here. Shout out to everyone. Guys, we're having a great time with this whole endeavor, and we're learning and we're growing and we're coming up with new concepts and ideas every day, daily.
Yeah.
Most importantly, we're growing and we're doing it the right way. We're being authentic. We're showing exactly who we are. We make mistakes. I don't speak 100% right. The things that we want to speak about are things of us, because we're coming on here being us.
Yeah.
So, as we start reaching into our pockets and trying to figure out what we want to share with everybody, then, I think for us, it's easy moving forward, because we started it out just being who we are. Coming in here, learning some stuff in front of everybody, trying some new things out, and just being humble. And as March is coming up on us, we've held true to our word. We said Monday through Friday we was going to be here all month, and we're going to keep doing Monday through Friday, and we're going to keep being consistent, and we're going to keep growing with everybody and being open about what we're doing, because we enjoy this. Myself and Sean, all of our lives have been in some sort of way, some type of showman in some type of way, whether it be just by hanging out with our friends and being the guy that would do about anything, or playing music, or just being the guy that would be a practical joker and make fun of himself just to see people laugh. So now we've found a chance to utilize this platform and be able to do the same thing. So I'm just excited about everything, guys. I'm excited about what the future holds, man.
It is exciting,
Yeah.
And it's good to have, like I said, I can't say it enough. Like watching the community grow and getting to know different people. Just how much you learn, man. Like on top of the fun that you're having, like it's a rare spot where you can kind of have. I don't want to say your cake and eat it too, but you kind of can. You get to do what you
Okay.
want. You get to meet different people and learn and grow and upgrade and learn new stuff and upgrade some more, and you know what I mean. But as long as the bones are there, because that's something that I've always found important. Like if you're not if you're not going to show yourself the way you are, eventually you'll be seen, so to speak. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And just like Tommy just said, or reconnect with people. He actually
yeah,
knows Bold New Beginnings personally, has met him,
that's
um,
amazing.
you know,
Like, like
through Toastmasters.
that's
So shout
amazing.
out to Toastmasters. Shout out to
Yep,
Tommy Kenyon. Shout out to
absolutely.
Bold New Beginnings, man. If I get 50 subs, I can finally start live stream my gameplays.
Oh
Okay.
well,
Well,
we
what
can
the
make
quack?
never.
I'll shout you out. What
Yeah,
the quack is in need of? How many subs you got? What the quack?
yeah. What are you sitting at right now?
How many supporters you got? Maybe we can get you a couple supporters to come
What do
over and
you
watch your
got?
stuff. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
thanks, Elevated Einstein. That means a lot, man. As I've said in the past, okay, you're at 10. Well, maybe we can get a couple on your side. I didn't know. I'll be over to see you. I
Yep.
didn't know that you were even trying to do that.
I didn't either,
I didn't
so
realize that.
we'll be there.
But I'll be over to see you. As soon as we get done here, I'll come over and see you for sure.
Yep.
Um, Elevated Einstein, I appreciate you. You guys know how important it is to me to just know there's one or two people from the street. My mother, my dad, my sister, my aunts and my uncles sometimes tune in, and other people, and that means a lot to me just to know that they're watching. So I appreciate you, brother, and I do. I really do.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Memoirs. Hey, there's memoirs, man.
Quick up,
Uh
fastest on the draw. I think her and Tracy are gonna have to. I don't know
and
what
she
work.
is a good singer. We must shout out.
Yes.
She is a
Yes.
good
Yes.
singer.
Uh, we're gonna. I'm gonna message you after we're done here. I did. I don't know what's been going on with them YouTube messages, but man, like sometimes like they don't come in, and then like you
Yeah,
get like a bunch of them.
yeah,
So I'm going back through them, but yeah, I'm gonna be messaging you about that because I think you got it too, right? About the
yeah,
yeah. I don't
yeah.
want to give
With
it
the
away
yeah,
because I'm not sure what
yeah,
she's
yeah.
comfortable with, but yeah, I thought it was very well done.
I did too.
Yeah, yeah, and there's a couple like that was kind of like a big point of frustration for when I was trying to record songs for years. Like I mean years. It was shortly before, and I still got lots to learn. But just getting that sound the way that you want it to be,
Mm-hmm.
right? Man, does that take time. But
Mm-hmm.
once you get it, you got it. You know what I mean. You got
Yeah.
it figured out, and it took me 25 years to figure it out. And that's just because I'm very stubborn. And I was like, I'll do it, and I'm reading books on it and learning my own way. But I was never quite there. And I sat with this one guy who he actually came to my channel, and he happens to live in Montreal. And he's like, come by and I'll do a couple tracks for you, right? And when I walked into his studio, I'm like, this guy's got half the same gear I have, so I'm just gonna watch what he's doing and again, tricks of the trade. And what he showed me, he said the biggest thing is, he goes like, you have a set of cans on, right? So like you're gonna hear everything, it's gonna sound good to you. But he'd have 4 or 5 different sets of speakers, like a car speakers, like a car, just your regular audio speakers in a car. Then he'd have some like bass boomers, and he goes, if you can make her sound good across that spectrum, you got it. And I'm like, why
Yeah.
did I never think? You know what I mean? Because like now with the digital stuff, it's not like making a cassette or a vinyl where like your sound's going to be straight across the board. There's
Uh,
all these variances that you need to deal with. So, but yeah, good job is what I want to say for a long roundabout way of saying it. Yeah.
Yep. Good job, man. Yeah. I'm ever thankful for this little platform, man, you have right now is just outstanding. Seeing everybody that we know, all the people that come in that's new now, man, it's really fun to be doing
Absolutely.
this, man. It really is. It's fun to be doing it in front of everybody too. It's almost like part of the show now.
Well,
like
it is.
it's like
It's like
I
what's
think
gonna
they
happen this week?
I think they tune in just to see
Yeah.
like how bad is this going.
You
I
thought your
wonder.
Monday was going bad? Wait till
Yeah,
you watch this.
yeah. I wonder how confident that guy is coming in that all of his stuff's right and it's not going to be. It, yeah, and I wonder if we're going to get to see him flip out in front of everybody and blow his top and
Start
yes.
roundhouse kicking stuff.
Oh man, dude, some of
You're-
this stuff is
You're
so
gonna go
aggravating.
full Swayze on me in Roadhouse, aren't you? One of these days.
Ah,
That's
yeah.
priceless.
What up, Guy and Shine? Shout out to Chris the Flash. Double tap that
Hey,
screen for
buddy,
you
nice
fellas.
to
Hit the
see you,
like
man.
button. Share this live stream out if you're proud of it. We can promise you it'll always be good vibes and always be respectful. You can be proud of it being on your community page, and we appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
So thank you, Chris the Flash. Appreciate you. Shout out to Memoirs of a Redneck Barbie, and I did like your scene. You did a good job.
Yep.
Good job. What the quack? Appreciate you. And Guy, you will get an email from me, but it takes some time. Okay. All right. And I'm gonna just tell you this: it'll take some time for me to find it.
Yeah, it will.
Because
You know-
I am disorganized, man. I'm getting better about it, but
Yeah.
it's just like
It's a
emails
lot.
is one of them things I never really done a whole lot of. So it's like I forget. I just forget. I ain't even gonna lie about it.
Yeah,
I
me
forget
too.
to look at it.
Me too.
And all of my emails come through like it'll be comments like on
Mhm.
the thing, plus it'll be other
all
stuff.
the regular stuff and the
Man.
like all those SEO specialists. Hey, your page would be bigger if no.
Oh.
God, man, there must
Man.
be 10 of those a day, like 10
Oh.
of those alone a day, and
Man.
then nah. So I think I got it sorted pretty decent now, though. That if anybody writes me, like if they email me directly, it'll go into the primary box.
Yeah.
So now I don't have to. But if you did it through a comment or something like that, I'd probably never see it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie to you.
I know. I know.
It's just not-
Man, when I opened it up, when me and you started with StreamYard, and I started trying to figure out how to find like emails and everything. Hey, I got over in there and I'm like, oh my God. Like I just
When
didn't
did this
realize it
happen?
was like, oh my goodness.
It's 3
man.
months. Oh
Yeah, like,
no!
oh man. Like I didn't I'm like, man, people are gonna think that
They
I'm just
wanted me
like
to run for Congress. How
oh
did I
my
miss this
goodness,
one?
man. It was like I couldn't believe it, man. And I'm like, man, I like there was no way I could start anew and go back and try to catch up. It was like I just gotta mark them as red and start fresh from this point and keep up with it and know like
Yeah.
there was so many, man, so many. But CCN News TV,
There we go.
appreciate you being in the house. We
Greetings.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely awesome. We got 15 people in the house. What you got pulled up down here for us, Brother
Well,
Shine?
I got one of mine, but I was gonna say, you got any Gaston stuff up there?
Oh, I do. I absolutely do. Yeah. Give
I
me
think
just
that
one second.
Working Man would be a lovely song.
Okay, yeah, I
love
can
the
absolutely
words in
do.
that song.
I can pull that right on up here. That is outstanding.
And hopefully you're doing well,
Outstanding
Gaston.
song.
If you're listening, if you're out there, we know you're out there. I just mean, hopefully you're having a good day is what I meant
Yeah,
to say.
hope you're having an outstanding day. And shout out to you, Gaston Guitar Covers.
Yes, sir.
This
Check
is
him out
a
if you don't know him. He does great work, and we'll show you a little bit of it now.
outstanding individual too. He's
Yes,
a friend
sir.
of the Guy and Shine show, been on with us a couple different times. And we just like to push him up. This is Gaston's Guitar Covers with a cover song by Larry Fleet called Working Man, one of my personal favorites
Mhm.
by the original artist and one of my personal favorites by Gaston. He does a great job. So
Agreed. Yeah.
shout out to everybody. Shout out to 15 people in the house. We'll be back here in just a few minutes. This is Guy and Shine. Good vibes only to you guys. Thank you for being here. 4 a.m. Lord, don't it come way too soon? You think by now it'd be something you'd be used to. So put on the coffee and turn on the news. It's gonna be hot as hell, but at least the skies are blue. The clock ain't go around, but you do what you gotta do. I know you're tired, I know you're hurt,
I know you broke down to the bone, but your bills are paid and there's smiling faces waiting on you at home. It ain't always easy, ain't it ever like you planned, oh, but man, ain't it working man. Now you're going home while the sun's going down. You're still miles away, you can already hear the sound of little voices saying, Daddy, come out and play. So you steal a couple more minutes from a damn good day. Clocking in wore out, wouldn't want it any other way. I know you're tired, I know you're hurt, I know you broke down to the bone, but your bills are paid and there's smiling faces waiting on you at home. It ain't always easy, ain't it ever like you planned, oh, but man, ain't it working man. It's the sweat, blood and bruises, callous hands, hard as can be. There's bread on the table and presents under the tree. I know you're tired, I know you're hurt, I know you broke down to the bone, but your bills are paid and there's smiling faces waiting on you at home. It ain't always easy, ain't it ever like you planned, oh, but man, ain't it working man. It ain't always easy, ain't it ever like you planned, oh, but man, ain't it working man.
Yes,
Right,
sir.
all right, man. That's one of those songs, man. Shout out to Gaston Guitar Covers with his cover of Larry Fleet's Working Man. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. We appreciate everybody in the house. We got 15 people in the house. Shout out to all of you.
Appreciate
Thank you
y'all.
so much. We see you, Chris the Flash. Hit that like button for
I
you
see you
fellas.
changed your little logo, bro.
Yeah.
It throws me for a loop every time someone does that because I'm expecting to see Blue the Flash.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
It's
Yeah.
cool though. I like
Yeah,
it,
it
man.
is. It kind of stands out better for me now.
Well, yeah,
Like I pick it up on our comments better. Like, okay, I see
Yeah.
you there.
yeah,
But shout
yeah.
out to Dan's Drivel. See you in the house. CCCN TV, new friend of the family. Appreciate you being here. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Thanks for coming in. Chris the Flash here with us. Thank you. Thank you very much. Memoirs of a Redneck Barbie, our singing friend. She's a
Mhm.
singer now.
She's a
Don't let her
singer
fool you.
and a rock and
Don't
roll
let her
band.
fool you.
Yes, man.
Amira's in the house. Thank you very much. Appreciate you for being here. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate what the quack is going on, and it's in the house too. How
Mhm.
you doing? What the quack? That's the
Yeah.
best name so far
What the
ever.
Quack is looking to go live, guys. So
Yep.
if
Yep.
you haven't been to the page, if you haven't been to their page, please go sub them up. Yeah, let's get them to 50. Excuse me,
Yep.
and then they have the ability to do that. So
Indeed.
that'd be great.
Indeed. Shout out to what the quack, and always just outstanding in our chat and firing it up
Excellent
and
friend.
just awesome. So shout out to you, what the quack. We appreciate you being here. I see you, MCK Paranormal Files. That's Morgan. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming in. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. We always appreciate everybody being in the house.
Yes, we do.
We got Brother Tommy in the house with us, Tommy Kenyon at Keeping It Real Media. He's really been a big help in helping us get over some hurdles with some of this technology, and he also is going to be sharing tech tips along the way. Tomorrow he'll be sharing some stuff, and just going to start bringing in every so often, and try to keep it on a regular basis where he can take questions out of the comment section, maybe answer them, or come up with his own his own presentation, but he does an outstanding job and is patient and will show you the best that he can. Uh, everything that he's able to do or what he's trying to teach you. So, um, yeah, thank you everybody. See you there lighting up the comments. I see everybody in there. Appreciate you guys for being here. Outstanding. Uh,
Mm.
14 people in the house.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, with Tommy, like the great thing about him for myself is that I love how he has, like he does the visual, so he'll pull it up and you can see it and you can kind of do it with
Yeah.
him, which is super helpful. So if there is anything that you guys want to know or you were wondering about, he's the fella to ask because I've yet to be able to stump him on a question. Even he'll be like, and then like boom, like he
He'll
has the
figure it
answer
out.
right away. Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's gonna be cool.
Shout out to him. Thank you very much, Tommy, for being here, keeping it real media. Encourage everybody to go over and support. And he does have some outstanding, informative um, information on his channel. So we encourage you to please go support. And we thank him for his support for Guy and Shine here on the Guy and Shine Show, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. And he comes in the back pretty much when. If he has the chance, then he comes in and
You
helps.
just have to say his name 3 times and he'll appear.
He'll appear.
Tommy,
He will be
Tommy,
here.
Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be like he'll be here. So
Yeah.
it's like we got him, man. He's in here in the house with us. You may not see him all the time, but he's
No.
here. He's here. And when we catch him
see him
eating,
when we make a comment he don't like.
yeah, it's funny how that happens. Somehow
Isn't it
he
funny how you
shows
can
up.
just appear? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, I love that. That's the best.
There's Primate Nurse in the house. Shout out to you, my Primate Nurse. Appreciate you being here with us. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Shout out to you. As I've told you before, my wife is in the nursing industry, and she started out on the floor as a CNA. Worked as a CNA for 20, I think it was 21 years altogether at the same place. And then wound up changing jobs and finally got a what you would call a desk job. But shout out to all of you because the truth of the matter is, without you, our people would not be took care of. They would not be loved on. They wouldn't be cared for. So thank you. Shout
Yes,
out to all
absolutely.
nurses. Shout out to you,
All
Primate
of
Nurse.
them, all of them. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
quite a few in my family now, or two. My mother-in-law, she worked as a nurse her whole career, and then now my youngest or oldest niece is I didn't even know. I hadn't seen her for like 6 months, right? And what have you been up to? She's like, I'm becoming a nurse. I said, God love you. You know what I mean? Because I'll tell you, like anytime I've been in a bind, the doctor just kind of showed up to give you a quick glance, but it was the
Yep.
nurses that always took care of me. So appreciate all y'all.
I'm going to I'm gonna see if I can do this on the fly here.
You know what, Dan's? I'll check it out, buddy, when I jump off of here, because like I'm not real great at doing the two things at once. I'll be honest with you. I just keep this going and try to make sure if any mistakes happen, they're purely on Guy's side. So he's not listening right now, is he?
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Uh-oh.
I'm
But I
up.
will check it out though as soon as I get off here, Dan. Thank you.
Okay. I put what the quacks link in the comment section for you, Primate. You should be able, and anybody else that wants to find it should be fairly simple for you.
Nice, very good job.
So right
man.
there it is. Thank you. Oh, they already had it in there, but okay. Well, now it's in there twice, so
Yeah,
we're on it.
Double down.
We're on it. So shout out to you, Primate. Shout out to all of you. Memoirs, appreciate you. Everybody, thank you for being here. This is Guy and Shine, Monday through Friday, Eastern Standard Time. Always good vibes. Always good vibes and music. And just if I can keep Shine from misbehaving, then we try to
No
have a
guarantee.
G-rated show here.
why we
Sometimes there
created the
may be
after
some
show.
heart-shaped tubs and some skin, but I can't. It's not my fault.
The bubbles leave enough to the imagination.
Yeah,
Except in a
it's
few, I had to edit them.
yeah. Well, thank God for editing. I'm not.
They didn't have an edit big enough. Ba-dum.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Right?
thank God for editing. It's like, you know. But shout out to
man.
everybody. I see you, Unbox Unbox Juan. Appreciate you being here. I thank you very much. This is Guy and Sean.
Yeah, I
Um,
appreciate you.
you know, we just appreciate everybody being here. I'm
Everybody.
trying to do. I'm not exactly the best at doing two things at once, but I'm trying. I'm learning. I'm getting you, and I see you, and I
Yeah.
appreciate you, my new friend Unbox. We appreciate you. This is good vibes. Always good vibes. Hashtag good vibes only. That's right. What the quack? Appreciate you. And Unbox says hi, all. So welcome,
Welcome. Welcome.
welcome, Unbox. We appreciate you. Always good vibes, and everybody in here is just shouting everybody out and just being cool and just having fun, and that's what it's all about. We got some music coming up. What do you got down here for me, Mr. Shine Dig?
I got two down there for you. Who's
Better
this?
not have no heart-shaped tubs in it. That's all I can say. Hey,
Oh,
but hey, right
that,
here, look,
that was the best idea ever.
Memoirs knows. Watch this. Hashtag kiss
Kiss
my
my
hashtag.
hashtag.
Yeah,
That's
shout
the one.
out to Memoirs. Hey,
That's the good one.
there's Jimena. I
5 up.
always look forward to seeing her comment because I know that she's gonna stop in at some point. Thank you very much. Yeah, still sending good vibes. Always
Yeah,
good vibes.
appreciate it.
We had us one yesterday, Jimena. And I think you was here for the majority of it, and we made it through,
Yeah.
and things worked out. They're working out and
Yep.
working out in favor. So
That's
you
the
know
main
it's
thing.
working out.
Yep.
Good vibes works, and good thoughts and prayers, however you want to refer to it. I don't care what you refer to it as. Just good stuff, good positive stuff goes a long
Mhm.
way. So
It sure does.
hello, Jimena. Hello, and we appreciate you. What the quack? I love it. Every time I see it, it's like
Well, I
it
see
distracts
they've
me.
gone up 5 subs already, so that's good.
Yay,
So
that's awesome.
yeah,
Congratulations, what the quack. Well, you're well on your
you're
way.
on your
And
way. We'll share it out. I know I'll share it out after. Do you have?
absolutely. Well, I'll be by to see you as well because I didn't
Yeah.
realize I had been and I realized that you didn't, I didn't know. And
Sometimes it's
I
hard to
didn't know.
tell, like if people are just if they're like observers. I don't want to use that word. If they're observers or creators, I
Yeah.
guess that's the
Yeah.
best way of saying it. And I've reached out to some people because I'll see like there's like 3 or 4 on their page, and I'll be like, oh, are you creating? Are you
Right.
looking to build it? And then most of the time they're like, no, I'm just hanging out. So I'm like, okay, cool, but that's a good step. Like, I mean, if you are doing that, and put it out there that you're doing it, because it's easy to get lost in the mix, I guess I
It
should
is.
say.
It
So,
is. Well, shout out to everybody in the house. We appreciate you, and we're here to support you. We're trying our best to, get our platform designed in a way where we have time to help you and shout you out, but also bring you a little bit of a show, something different,
mhm.
something that is enjoyable for everyone. I think Sean's got another song loaded up here.
Yeah,
We're gonna bring
who's
to you.
gonna
What do you?
stick around down there for you? There we go.
Awesome.
Perfect. So this is kind of relevant to well, not kind of. It's very relevant to like situations like yesterday, like those pop-up situations, right? And you find out when you're kind of in a corner, or something happens, you get hit with a curveball, like who's truly going to stick around when she gets hot, so to speak. So that's what this one's about. So
Awesome.
appreciate all you guys.
Yep, this is Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. We appreciate everybody being here. Good vibes only.
Seems like the last few months have been wearing me out, and I can't find a way to get my feet back under me. So I just turn away and wait for you to say something, anything at all, something comforting or destruction, make it all fall. And it ain't coming top down this time. So what do you say? What do you find here when you're out all alone and nobody's calling on the phone? You just want to find a way to make it back home, don't you, folks? Yeah, why you started all of this? seems like we're getting off authenticity mistake with quality control mixed with the fakes that say they're gonna be there when this burns down. They probably won't. They probably won't. Figure it out. Doesn't matter how they roped you in. Just matters how you're gonna defend yourself when they come at you. Swinging high stakes and there ain't no rats in your kitchen. Cause you've sent them all out for stitching. You're all out for stitching. Cause that means a damn thing. While you figure it out, while we figure it out, yeah. I don't know where it is you're headed on this road, but I can tell you from a person that's been down it 2 or 3 times. This ain't a place that you wanna stay, that you wanna go, no. These ain't friends, these are people that are even decent. These are people that have been using you and locking you in the basement. But that's alright, that's okay. Never mind it anyway. Who am I? Who are you? I'm shy, and that is true. From the background where I've always been, waiting to follow to. Whatever it is, whatever you want. Whatever it is, whatever you want. Take as much as you can handle, and a little more, yeah. I don't care what they say after they bury me, yeah. I was planning on not making it far anyway, yeah. You can light me up and shoot me out of a can, and don't give a fuck where this goes, how it ends. What you wanna say, we ain't friends. No, I ain't sticking around. I won't be helping you make it around the next set of events. Remember that we was never friends, yeah. Those are the words that you said that I needed help in knowing. Damn near killed me to ask. And you looked me in the eyes. Said, what do you want? What do you want, yeah? What do you want, yeah? Is there anything left to be? Anything left to be said? Maybe in early hours before the dawn, something that breaks through that darkness. Say it's darkest before everything and everyone you know. Love's moved on. Isn't your fault, maybe. What's apart, can't just blame. See, you need to own every part of it that you know, and don't let them hold you down. Drown you while you're still up ground, yeah. While you're still above ground, yeah. For all those lower down, I'm seeing you soon, I'm seeing you soon. Doesn't mean goodbye forever. Just means goodbye for now.
Good job. Whoops. Good job, brother. Outstanding, man. I
People
got
are-
you. My bad. I had it.
Oh,
I
no.
had it at. I don't know why I did that, but
That's
good
all
job,
good.
man. Shout out to you, man. 17 the
brother.
house, Mary Leandra. I see you here. I appreciate you being here, Mr. and Mrs. Price, new friend. Appreciate you being here. This is Guy and Chime, Monday through Friday, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Always good vibes. We carry ourselves with good vibes and respect. So if you'll like and share our live stream, we can promise that if it's on your community page, it'll be something that you can be proud of. Music. Oh Lord, have mercy.
Oh, look at that now.
That just startled me. I ain't gonna lie. It came
I
through my
know.
speaker, and I felt my stomach jump up into my like it
Oh
sounded
no.
like it was inside of my
Right.
brain ring, and I was like, "Oh God,
Yeah.
the phone's in my brain, man!" Like, wow, that I'll not do that no more. That
Do you
thing's going
smell
back
burnt
in yonder.
toast? Do
Holy
you
crap!
smell
It was
burnt toast?
sitting right underneath my microphone. Who would do that?
Oh
And
man.
then it like I
Yeah.
felt it in my core. I was like, "Oh God, the phone's ringing inside me, man!" Like
Live and learn.
it's
Live and learn.
bad. I can tell it's bad. It's in me. It's like
How much time do I have? But
how much time is left?
I
Is this it?
appreciate
Is
I
this the last? Is
appreciate
this yeah?
I see
Is this
everybody in the chat running each other up. So great job, because
yeah?
again, the bottom line on this is that we network, and get you
Do it right.
learn from each other, do it right. Yeah, check it
That's
out.
right.
So it's
That's
it's
right.
very
Go
cool. Very
support
cool.
one another, and if you're gonna do it, then spend a few minutes with them and watch a
Yep.
video and get
Yep.
to know them a little bit and support them. Doesn't mean you have to be there every day. Just means do it the proper way.
Exactly.
Uh, More to come for Primate to Nurse. Thank you guys. I support Primate. She's been a part of my little YouTube journey since I started. Back in November, just somehow along the way, or excuse me, September. But somehow
We were a
along the
lot
way,
younger then. A lot
our
younger
pat
then.
yeah, a lot younger. But our paths, yeah, I was like 20 at the time,
Oh yeah. I'm
and
21 this
yeah,
spring, so
yeah, I just turned
yeah.
21 the other day, but yeah, shout out to our primate nurse. She's always been super supportive, and she come by and seen some of my music back in the early days that I was
Very
just
cool.
trying to put out and just trying to get going. So shout out to her, and my wife just happens to be in the nursing field and has been her entire adult life. So I realized what a job and how uh, man, I've seen her mother, who has worked at the same nursing home for over 50 years now, and my wife
Holy
worked there for
smokes.
21. And I
She's
have
still working, guy?
legitimately,
She's still
huh?
working? The mom's
She
still.
still works. Yeah, she's still there.
Holy
My
man.
mother-in-law is still there. She's been there 55 years. I think she was one of the first employees at the building.
Wow.
And then
That's amazing.
my wife started working there while she was still in high school, and then when she graduated high school, that was her. She went to work full time, and that's
Wow.
where I met her at. That's where she was working when I met her. But hey, I have seen them seriously like personally hurt because one of their patients had been
Mm-hmm.
sick that they took care of for years,
Mm-hmm.
or just I mean, seriously, it's an emotional draining job because you can't help but bring it home. You
No,
can't help but
no,
bring it home.
no,
It,
no.
you can't, and
Well,
I'm gonna tell you,
yeah.
there's a lot of folks in there, man, that I know for sure. I know for a fact that if it wasn't for like folks like my wife and her mother-in-law and other people that they realize that this might be the only real love that this person has in their life
Mm-hmm.
because everybody they know is dead and gone.
Yep.
Like I
Yep.
just like knowing that there's people that's gonna love on our grandparents and our moms and
Mm-hmm. They're gonna
our
show
people.
up. They're gonna
They're
show
gonna
up
be
to
there
treat
and
them
love on
decent.
because loving
Yep.
on them is giving them a bath. Loving on them is making sure they have clean sheets. Loving on them is making sure their medicine's on time. Loving on them is
Treating
being
them
there
like
to
a
say good
person.
morning
Treating them
and
like a person, man.
yes, treat them like an individual. And I shout you out. I'll shout you out until my breath runs out. But
Yep.
shout out to you,
Yep.
Primate Nurse, and all of our nurses, and we're here to support you, and we appreciate you.
Nurses, social
Thank
workers,
you.
all you guys, that's it's interesting. Your wife's a nurse, mine's a social worker,
Yeah,
and
same, and it's the same realm,
is
same
it
realm.
do like she like I like how I explain it's like this. It's like I worked construction for years, and like when you carry a physical bucket or weight, like you feel that weight, right? And at the end of the day, you may feel physically tired. Hopefully, if you worked hard, you're tired, you go home, but you feel that weight. Then when I started doing the counseling and helping people, what I didn't realize was that I wasn't feeling the weight, and I was stacking it all inside my head until one day it decided like no, and it will shut you down.
Mm,
So anybody who does it, because like you said, the attachment becomes, especially if things don't go super well in some of the situations, it's hard any way you cut it. And up here. I don't know if it's the same down there, but oftentimes that person's your last line before you possibly fall through the cracks completely, right? So,
Oh yeah, yeah, indeed, man,
um,
indeed.
yeah,
Shout out to you, Sipak. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but she says good vibes from Ireland. Thank you.
hey,
Good vibes
nice,
from Southwest Virginia and Canada.
yes,
Uh, we appreciate you. I'm in the United States. Sean Digg is in Canada, but shout out to you. Good vibes to
yep.
you. Thank you very much for
The
being
Emerald
here.
Isle, the Emerald Isle,
Eh,
yes,
yeah, yeah.
love it, love it.
I love it too, man. And Mr. and Mrs. Price, thank you very much for being here. Shout out to you. Thank you. New friend in the house, but family now, and we appreciate you. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Always good vibes.
Yep.
Always carry yourselves with respect. So if you would do us the honor of liking our live
Thank you
stream and
very
sharing
much.
it, we will always have the same exact thing with good vibes and respect, and it'll be something you can be proud of to have on your community page. So we would thank you. But we appreciate you being here, and good
We
vibes
do.
to all of you. Thank you very much. This is Guy and Shine 10 to 1. Thank you guys. What do you got loaded up down here for us, Brother
We got
Shine?
pills down there for you, which kind of
Okay.
goes along with the theme that we were
The
just talking
theme.
about.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So,
Shout out to you guys. Shout out to all 12 of you still in the house. This is
thank
Guy
you
and
very
Shine.
much.
Good vibes only, guys.
This song's called
See you in a bit,
Pills,
Shine.
Yes, sir.
and I guess it's pretty self-explanatory. Um, yeah. All right. These pills have made me sick. These pills made me forget who I was supposed to be. I don't remember seeing this in the itinerary. Living in the darkness only. It can be created when you're lonely. These pills, these pills have made me evil. These pills made me kill all that once was good. These pills made me dependent, and I don't know how to live. Living in the darkness, one only you can build. Forget about the empires. A curse is all you've built. Well, I don't blame you for nothing. Not the way I used. To put it all out there. I was the one who ultimately got to it's only you could ever create or navigate through the road to hell is hard and lonely, but honestly, you've always known me by design. These pills are stolen everything, and I thought I had the upper hand. Turns out it's not the way this works. But I can tell you how much it will eventually hurt. How much eventually it will hurt when they don't work no more. How much this hurts.
Shout out, man. Good job, brother. Good job. I see everybody in the house. Thank y'all for being here. I got you muted. Sorry about that.
Oh, no
Howdy,
worries.
Shine. Back
Hey.
at you.
There we go.
I always try to remember to mute the mics just because I know that like you forget and you'll be like, moving something around and you're like, dang, I didn't realize I didn't have my mic muted.
I
So
didn't
I just
like. I don't- yeah. I still have yet to check if that's like if that happens. Like if
it
my-
does on my side. But of
Does
course,
it?
now that I got this, I got
Yeah.
that denoise button, and I don't know if it will or not. It may not.
Yeah, because like in your cans, you'll hear yourself through your mic, whether it's mic'd or not. On my side, does it work the same on your side?
It-
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yep.
Gotcha.
But if I mute yours when we come out, then
Yep.
you can't unmute yours.
Oh, okay.
If I mute it from my side,
Oh, really?
you know what I'm saying? Then
Yeah,
you
okay.
can't unmute it. But if you mute yours from your side, then you're in control of when you want to unmute and come back on. You know what I
cool,
mean?
Cool. Gotcha.
So if you mute yours from your side, I can't unmute it from my side.
Okay.
You see what I
Gotcha.
mean?
I
So
do.
it's on you, or vice versa, depending. But Unbox says, "I see you at Creating Change, Alfie, Sipag TV, Mr. and Mrs. Price's Mind, extra channels. Thank you. I appreciate all your support, and I thank you for being here. Your co-host YouTube channel, okay, I'll drop his link. That is at Shindig. You can find it at exactly here. I'll put his banner up here, but then I'll drop his I'll drop Sean's link. Just give me just one.
Yeah, that guy right there.
Actually,
That
can you
Shine
drop
Dude.
your link, Sean?
Yeah,
Let's see,
actually,
let
yeah,
me-
I can do that. I can do that. I have the
'Cause it
capability of doing that. I
Well,
think.
drop yours because
Yeah,
I have
I'll
to-
do that.
let's see. Let me try to find, because
I think so. Yeah, I
if
can
you
do
make a
that.
comment in my thing, then I can go find it right real easy.
Well, let me take a test spin on this and see if I can do it.
Yeah, test it and see. If you can't, then I'll make sure the link's in there so everybody can find you. I just now getting where I can actually do all that stuff.
This is my first attempt at it, so let's see.
Yeah.
If anybody's timing it, see.
Hey,
how much time I
Memoirs already got you, man.
Boom.
She's fast
She
on
beat
the
me to
draw.
it? Oh,
Dude,
wicked.
she's
Good
fast
job.
on the
Good
draw,
job.
man.
Look, I was right behind her. We were close on time, but she beat me by
Well,
a minute.
hey,
Oof, I'm gonna have
share
to
it
get
to
that
your
time down.
page. Share it to your channel page.
I think I did.
Okay. Well, cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's in there for everybody to find. You'll be able to find it right. Hey, thank you, Memoirs. We appreciate you.
Appreciate
She's
you.
fast on the draw,
She's
homie.
quick. She's quick.
Yeah, man. And we appreciate you, Unbox. Thank you. Thank you very much for your support like that, and we appreciate you. Uh, thank you. Shout out to 14 in the house, Sean. Thank you, everybody, man. This is
Absolutely.
awesome.
Yes.
I'm gonna play a little song here. This is called it's a cover that I
Yeah.
did by Merle Haggard. But I love Merle Haggard. Shout out to Merle Haggard. This is called Big City by Merle Haggard. It's about 2 minutes and 33 seconds.
Perfect.
Sean. So good vibes to everybody. We
Good
appreciate
vibes,
all 12
guys.
of you in the house with us. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
I'm tired of this dirty old city, and tired of too much work and never enough play. And I'm tired of this dirty old sidewalk. Think I'll walk off my steady job today. Turn me loose, set me free, somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. Hey, big city, turn me loose and set me free. I've been working every day since I was 20. Haven't got a thing to show for anything I've done. And those folks who never work and they've got plenty think it's time some guys like me have some fun. So turn me loose, set me free, somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. Hey, big city, turn me loose and set me free. City, turn me loose and set me free. All right. Shout out to Merle Haggard.
Well done, man. I love that
Thanks,
track.
man.
Good
Appreciate
track.
that,
I
man.
see you
Thank
guys. Anybody that's hit up my side, I'll get to you as soon as we're done here. I'll be back to see us for sure. Appreciate all y'all.
Yeah, thank you guys for that crossover support. That's what we're encouraging, and I certainly appreciate it. That's really it's my bad that I wasn't ready to share links and stuff, but I really just didn't know how to do it until just a few days ago. So it's
Well,
like,
no, but
you
what's
know,
great about it is that there's like, you know what I mean? Like we have such a great such a great community that they're
oh,
like, boom, on it. There it
oh
is. So
man,
it's like
I mean,
wicked. That
dang.
helps so much. I can't
Yeah,
tell
it does. Yeah, it does. Well, it's growing. You know, we see other people growing, and other people making comments that, hey, man, hey, that's what it's all about. But proper support's what it's all about. So, hey, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm on a little journey, and we're working. We're going and seeing people and trying to support properly, and it takes time, as everybody knows, but
Mhm.
it's worth the journey. I feel like this: if I go to see 10 people and I get one person
That's
to just
amazing.
come and give us a chance and stop in at our live and visit, then that's a win. And
Yeah.
same with on Sean's side, if he goes and sees 8 or 10 people and can get one to stop in that likes what it's a win. It's a
Absolutely.
win.
Absolutely.
So we just appreciate everybody in the house. We got 14 in the house. Thank you to all of you. We are super, super thankful for each one of you. That we're doing this because we enjoy it, but obviously, just like everybody, we enjoy seeing the people grow and our audience. We get to know everybody and understand. Like a lot of our channels, we even know their name and we associate that name with their channel once we're given permission, and we try to shout out their channel, but we also know their name and we go see them and try to know a little bit about them the best that we can. So thank you to all of you. Memoirs, I come here because I know if someone subs me, they're good. That's right. That's
Mhm.
right. I agree with that. Because we push supporting each other, but
Yeah,
proper support is scrolling past if you don't like something.
yeah,
Proper
exactly.
support is watching a video and saying, "Okay, if this isn't my content that I like, do I like this person enough, or do I feel like they're being, um, true blue enough that I'm going to give them my 5-10 minutes
Mhm.
and support them because I know that they'll do the same." And that's how you have to carry it because we all
Yes, sir.
know
Yeah, yeah.
that, especially at the numbers I'm at, number shines at number most of the lot. Hey, each and every number.
Hmm.
So if you go to your page and you see a spike of 5 and then you come back and you see it drop by 10, it
Yeah,
hurts your feelings. I don't care who you
like
are.
yeah, that was a weird thing. Like when this all happened, because like when I started doing my page in particular, and I know me and you've talked about this off air, and like in one, okay, I mean, in the total of 3 hours, okay, I went from 47 to 88 to 117, okay,
Mhm.
and then I clicked refresh and I was down to 22.
Oh,
And
yeah,
and
dude.
that was like a gut punch, and I never like didn't expect it. You know what I mean? It kind of totally caught me off guard with that.
Yep.
But that's the point, is that you don't want to just go, because I'm not a YouTube scientist by any means, but I do know that
Yeah,
if
but we
you,
have Tommy.
yeah, we have Tommy, the
We have
digital
Tommy.
Wizard of Oz,
We
and
do
his
have
title
Tommy.
will not change, but it will
I
be
just had
that.
to throw that out there.
Yeah, exactly, we do.
So,
And there's something about, like, if you just go and you click and you sub and you don't watch anything, like you'll
oh, it
see it.
dropped
It'll
it.
count it for a day or two, and then they'll drop off. So you don't want to, because it also kind of enable is the word I'm going to use. Is that you're enabling a person and saying, okay, yeah, like I'm doing right, great, and then some people take that stuff real hard, like real hard. So true support, show up. It doesn't mean you have to
Indeed.
go back every single day and all that, but you know what I mean. Watch
Indeed.
the video and just do what you know is right. You know what's right. So
Indeed. Appreciate everybody being here. I see 15. Nightbot, new friend. Appreciate you.
yeah,
Outstanding to see you. Thank you very much. Melissa Bandy, that's my mom and my sister watching. Love the United Spirits. Love mom. Thank you, mom. Appreciate you. Memoirs. Thank you. Thank you. Sipag. Appreciate you, man. The super support. Appreciate you. Unbox. I know. Appreciate you. Thank you for all of your support to me and Sean and the crossover effect that we see happening. Thank you very much. That's what it's all about. I can tell you this: uh, I am not in competition with any of you.
mm-mm.
I want to.
No,
If I can see Shine uh, shoot to 10,000, then that, hey, I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. So, or any of you, if I can see that, then I'm winning. I don't carry myself that way. My
one win, many win. You know what I mean? Like that's
that I put myself in is with me.
yep.
And it's about just seeing personal growth. It ain't got nothing to do with subs or anything like that. It's about, okay,
Never started like
better.
that, and it's not going to end like that. You know what I mean? Like
Have I gotten better at this journey that I started? That's how and it's not got nothing to do with subscriber count or hours. It's got to do when I look back at what we do I see that I'm getting better at what I'm doing? And I
mhm,
see that I'm getting better at what I'm doing. And that's where that's my challenge to myself.
exactly.
Okay, I got you. Hey,
What?
uh, hey,
What
I'm
now?
like, hey, I don't know where you're at. It's like he's at a unboxing wine. Like, okay,
All right,
so pretty
cool.
much you are YouTube is basically what you're telling me. Besides me and Shine and a couple other people in here, you're basically you got the rest of it covered for me. And hey,
That's
I
good.
appreciate you. I
Someone has
really
to
do.
do the
God bless.
job. Someone
Yeah,
has to do
he
it.
just keeps on dropping new ones on me. Like, man, I was just getting used to the fact that was 3 you already. Like,
Oh well, if you
Thank
want to
you.
drop something on them, I got something to drop down there.
Like Shine Dig Don. I mean, that gone. I'm
Appreciate
telling you,
you.
man. Now that's the wizard right there, man. Man,
That's wizard
everywhere.
sounds.
I'm telling you, man. God, hey, appreciate it, man. Hey,
Human.
Tracy knows we the hipster groupies. That's
Aye.
right.
The OGs, man.
OGs in the house.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. What you got? You got you another one loaded up here, Sean?
Yeah, this one's a
Okay.
little bit different, but I'm sure you'll all enjoy it. So, hold on to the seat of your pants. You're about to spit
All
into
right.
something maybe you've never seen before. So, yep. Roll
All
through.
right. Well, I'll make sure to let you guys watch, and then I'll watch the replay and make sure that I'm ready for.
There's no
ready
legal
for,
fallout on it.
Yeah, I might need to distill this one down before I watch it. But, hey, shout out to 17 people in the house. If you don't mind, hit that like button for you fellas. If you're proud of what we're doing, please share it, and we'll always have good vibes and respect, and be something you can be proud of on your community pages. It's Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Good vibes only. We appreciate every one of you. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
I don't know if y'all heard this, but anytime you want to, you absolutely can do this. Click the link below for more fun.
Now, tell me that wasn't fun.
Yeah, I tell you. Yeah. Oh my God.
That must be somebody calling to give us an instant, what do you call it there, support or sponsorship. Yep.
Yeah.
That's how fast that flew through the algorithm.
Hey,
Like,
I'm gonna mute myself out and let you talk for a second. I'll be right back.
All right, classic. All right, so what are we gonna talk about? So that was a trick that my dad used to do to me when I was really young, and it took me years to figure out how he did it. Right, he had a lot of sleight of hand. Smoke and mirrors was his philosophy, which turns out that that's not always the best operational mode. But he always had something that he could pull out and like just do, and it amazed me for years. And then I got thinking about it one day when I was messing around with some of this YouTube stuff, and I was like, I wonder how he actually did that. So I had to go like watch a tutorial like on a magician doing it, and then that's the origin story of that one, I suppose. But yeah. So what we're gonna be doing, like rolling forward, is having a lot more, or a little bit more, kind of stuff like that. Like you guys, if you've been here, you've seen the tinfoil hat. I got a whole tub series, which Guy is dying for me to release. We're just gonna go back through and do a couple of the clip edits and make sure that everything's good. I spent about, I don't know, I guess it was around 6 weeks traveling around last August, staying at different places and doing. I just got a bunch of different gear, camera, and stuff like that, and it kind of reminded me of, what was that show where they'd have like the artist theater or whatever, and the guy would come on and they would talk to the people about like how they did their stuff. Anyway, rambling on. But yeah, the source. Nice to see you, brother. Nice to see all you guys actually, and we do appreciate having all you here all the time. And keeping up with us, helping us, building us up, building each other up, which is really cool. Seeing you guys help each other out, and let us know like what it is you are doing, because if you're looking to build the channel, you're looking to like with What the Quack earlier, and I apologize with Prime as well. Like to get to 50, you know what I mean? Then you have the ability to be going live, because I think they only changed that maybe like 9 months ago, because I think when I first started, I was able to do it right out of the gate. But I know a bunch of stuff changed around September, August of last year. So you get the person to 50, and then you have the ability to go live and do anything that you want to do. So which is cool, because you can do like, that's how me and Guy met, was through doing a live together, and then it turned into this after quite a few months of figuring out how we wanted to do it and trying different avenues, and this is the one we ended up with, which I'm more than happy with, and I'm pretty sure I can speak for him as well. So with that, I'm going to play a track for you guys. It's called The Long Road West. We appreciate every single one of you. And support each other, build each other up. And we'll see you in a minute or two here. Thanks.
Exactly was it is I lost my life on a long road west. Was where they found me dead. Someone whispered I won. Did he regret one of his trips on those long roads west? Of his trips on those long roads west.
Outstanding job there, Sean.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate you, man. Good job. Shout out to 14 in the house. Sorry about that. Had to drop off, but got an
Yeah.
important phone call that I needed to hear.
Hmm.
and just had to let them know that we'll be back in touch here in just a little bit, be able to talk to them a little bit more. But shout out to my best friend. Appreciate you giving me a
Yes.
call, and we'll be hearing from you here in just a little bit. Thank you very much. The source in the house. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Got Nightbot, who is Unbox, who is hey, shout out to everybody. Shout
Yeah.
out to all of you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Yes. We do.
Yeah. Shout out to all of Magic of Healing, Jimena in the house. You don't never owe any apologies. We understand that you are in and out. We understand, and we just appreciate you guys. We appreciate everyone being here. Shout out 14 in the house. Surviving together afternoon. All good afternoon. Thank you for being here, Miss Mac. We appreciate you. I see you down there, Nightbot. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Thank you for all your support. And we just appreciate everybody, the crossover support, everybody going around and seeing everybody. That's what it's all about. This is
Yep.
what networking looks like in real time. You have two examples right here on the screen in front of you of what actual networking on YouTube can turn into. I mean, if you wanted to, it doesn't mean you always have to. I'm not saying that that's what it should be, but it
No.
shouldn't at that. But it certainly should be an option if you have that in your heart to be an option. It started out for me and Shine as a comment or two in a video of each other's to trading emails to okay, let's FaceTime. Okay, let's I mean that's how it starts. And so shout out to networking.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out to everybody in here doing the proper thing with their networking and
Hmm.
go visit people. And if and true support to me is not supporting if you know that you're not going to be true blue. If you're just faking and going around and watching 30 seconds of their videos, no, you're going to fall off their page.
Hmm.
You're not going to stay and you're not true support. That's
Well,
not
there's
real
like so
support.
many of these theories and like these YouTube theories, and to me, it's just it. I apply the same rules of a conversation, right? Like if I'm watching your video, obviously we're not having a conversation, but I'm using the same kind of technique in my head, which is I'm gonna watch, I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna see what I pick up out of this, right? And if I pick something up out of it that's hey, I this is cool, you know what I mean? I like where this is going, then I'm gonna ride with you, and I'll be back. Might take me some time, but I'll get back to you for sure.
Yep.
But yeah, like I said, I mean, or we said before, getting that ability to be able to network and have people, even do those collabs like we were doing at the beginning. You know what I mean? Like just on the YouTube format itself,
Mm-hmm.
it opens up a lot of doors because you get to meet people you wouldn't otherwise meet.
That's right.
You know, and who knows what's going to come out of it. There's been a lot of cool conversations, and then it eventually led to this after months of trying and trying. And that's the key thing, right? No matter what your tech level is, or if you're comfortable speaking in front of people, or you make whatever it is you do, the more you get in the driver's seat, the more opportunity you'll learn how to smooth it out, so to speak.
Yeah.
Because for
Well,
being a guy, being on stage is easy. It's the
it's a
rest of
prime
this.
example
Yeah.
of what it looks like when I look here in my comments. I'm looking here and I see people that I went and seen, and I just told them I was there to support. And because they understood that I'm there to support, then they give us a chance and they come here to support and they're still here. And I see several in the house that's the way it started because as an entertainment channel, which is what this channel is what we are. I'm asking people from all different walks of life. I don't care what kind of crafts you do, what kind of vlog you do. Hey, that's cool. I support that. But I also have this entertainment channel. You might like hearing some music. You might
Mhm.
like hearing some comedy. You might like hearing some commentation on things. And that to me frees me up to stop at any page that I come to.
Yeah.
Any page is worthy of my 5 to 10 minutes of support because I'm basically asking them to come and support me as an entertainment channel. I don't have any lofty degrees or anything really to teach you, but what I do have is entertainment, and what I do have is a joy for this. So when we're stopping it at people's channels, you realize, okay, like Magic Healing, okay, she's the kind of person that all it takes is her stopping in one time at someone's channel and letting them know, "Hey, I'm here to support you." And then they're gonna come and they're gonna look at her channel, most likely, and then, that's how it might take. She might go see 5 people and only gain 1 real fan. She might go see 5 people and gain 5 real fans. But the whole idea behind it is if you want this Nightbot or Memoirs or whoever, if you're going out and they're not accidentally finding your page and you're reaching out to people, then you got to ask yourself, okay, well, if I'm asking them to be my fan, then if this video says it's 6 minutes and 30 seconds long, do I cheat and watch 5? Or do I just let it play on through so that I can then leave them a comment saying, hey, I'm here to support? And that's support. Because it's worth the 6 minutes and 30 seconds to make sure that they know I stayed and I'm here. And when I hit the subscribe button, then I'll be a subscriber till I decide to not subscribe, and I don't do that. So that means it'll stay. So
that's right.
shout out to 16 people in the house, Sean. We got
Appreciate
16
y'all.
of you.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Everybody, I don't even know what time it is now. Oh, it's
We're at
half
12:30. We're inside the last half.
past 12:30.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all. You know, it comes up on random times sometimes. But it is time to feed them ducks.
We haven't been feeding them as much as we normally do, so now we double
Shout
down.
out to the ducks.
Feed them ducks.
Feed them
10
ducks.
to 1 Eastern Standard Time.
It's a quacking
please
good
don't
time,
put
guys.
ducks. We can't feed them all. Not yet, anyway.
Putting
We're
out the
working on
good
it.
vibes.
We're working on
There's
it.
Elevated Einstein in the house. That's a personal friend of mine from the street. So extra
There she
shout out
is.
to you, my
I
brother.
knew it. I
Appreciate
knew if I
it.
said ducks, Tracy would come out with a
Hey,
million of them.
you know what? And now she knows what that leads to.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Now we
finish
got
feeding the
bread
ducks,
to
Miss
get
Tracy.
these ducks fed, 'cause people have
Good vibes
dogs,
only.
communities driven.
Guy and Shine.
You 10 to
10 to
1.
1 Eastern Standard Time. Good vibe.
Yeah.
Good vibe.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
the time. Let me
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Okay, moving along, we got Memoirs of a Redneck Barb. It said Barry Shine. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of does have that
Barry
little
Shine
bit
and
of
Guy
a
Buffett. We got
yeah, yeah.
It's
Uh,
just it just goes with it. I can't think of doing anything else now. It's like the
Yeah.
auto go to, you know.
Yeah. Elevated Einstein says my wife is gonna start questioning what I'm watching down here. Hey, just remember, get under the desk.
Yeah,
Everything's
that's
fine.
it.
Everything's fine. Tell her you heard gunshots
Yeah,
and
duck and cover.
get
One
down.
rule. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, here we go. And Guy High Tone Bandy. I love it. I love it. Hey, I just wonder what kind of nicknames. Like we should have a day where it's like throw out your best nicknames for us, and that'll be what that'll be our name for the next show. You know what I mean?
You're playing with some fire there, man.
Hey, I don't care. I don't care. The more
My
creative,
name
the
is
better.
Mr. Pink Pants, and this is Mr. Captain
Yeah,
K.
yeah. But we'll have to figure out a good way to vote on it because I feel like I would probably be really partial to certain names. Like if it had anything to do with cool or awesome, I would probably
any
lean.
executive decisioning. This will not
Right.
be pulled correctly.
Right. Like if I seen a comment in there that said the awesome guy Bandy, then I would be like, I would lean towards that.
Yeah.
You know, and I would be like, that's a great nickname for me.
Yeah.
You know,
It
over.
ain't bad. It ain't
Yeah,
bad.
I mean, I think it's awesome. It rolls off your tongue well. It makes sense.
Mhm.
Very realistic.
Mhm.
You can believe it, and that is the main thing I think when
Questionable.
coming up with a proper nickname.
Yeah.
Moving along.
Next subject.
Next subject here. I just want everybody to know that we really appreciate it.
We
Shout
do.
out to the
We
source.
do.
I seen you in here earlier. Aloha, our friend. Appreciate you, buddy. Everybody, Unboxing Wine, appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, whoever. Appreciate you. Thank you. You know, there's 3 different. Well, I don't know how many different ones. I feel like I might be talking to the same person every time I say a name at some point. There we are. I see you. Ciao. I see that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Good vibes. Nothing but good vibes, man. Our comment section is awesome if you really think about it.
Yeah. it
Like we
really
don't
is.
have trolls. Either that or we have
Or they're
people
waiting
in
to
here
make
that
their
get rid
move.
of them before we ever see
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? Like
I
either
agree.
which way, that's great with me.
I agree because it's like that's another thing. If you haven't experienced it, like getting getting what do they call it? Troll. I think I say that troll hold. You know what I mean? Where you'll have like 10 of them come into your live,
Yeah.
and they'll just mess with you, man.
Yeah, they will.
And sometimes, like, it happened to me.
Do you like
once.
rubber gloves? Do you like latex gloves? That's the one that
Specifically
gets me
disposable gloves. I can't wait till he comes back. I've been
Yeah.
waiting the whole time.
every time. That's why I said
Or
it, because
they.
every time that I see him in there, it'll
Mhm.
distract me and it doesn't bother me. Like
No,
it's
it's
not
just
one of
enough
it
of,
doesn't
like,
bother me.
what?
It's just funny. Like I mean, I don't have nothing against them. It's just I don't
I don't have a
necessarily
particular affinity for them either.
right. I
but
don't have a
in-
favorite color.
in
You
the
know
ra-
what I'm saying?
I don't
I
mind
mean,
the mauve. I'll be honest. The mauve it just kind of brings out these baby blues. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
Hey,
yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, I see you, Gastons. We played one of your
Yeah,
cover
we did,
songs
man.
earlier,
Good to
and
see ya.
we appreciate you. Yeah, I got a new mic. Hey, check this out.
Oh,
Check this
yeah.
out,
Here
brother.
yeah,
Watch this.
Watch this.
Bam.
Have you seen this man?
Have you?
He's
Hey,
been missing since 1983.
good to see you, Gaston, and I mean it.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that now. I like it. I ain't
If
gonna
you've
lie.
seen him,
dude.
report him to the authorities.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
man.
great.
Yeah,
That's great.
it's so much. Yeah, it's so much fun. Just kind of, I don't know, just have different stuff to play with, and it's just comedy, man. Like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
kid, like
Oh,
a
yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
Got buttons and stuff to push. Watch this. Watch this. Hey, Gaston, watch it. Watch it.
That's a live studio audience.
Yeah, yeah,
They get paid nothing, but they show
yeah.
up every
Watch
day.
it. Hey, Sean, quiet. Oh!
Every time.
Yeah. Hey, you quiet it. Down.
Come on. Joe.
That's so much fun. It's just so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
happy days.
Yeah, I love my studio audience, and I'd like to say thank you to all
He does.
15,417 of you. It means the world to me for you to be
Yes.
here,
It does.
and thank you. It's actually stupid sometimes when I think about all the support that we have. It almost leaves a stinging sensation on
Yeah.
the right side of my face.
It reminds me of those the slap game in Russia.
Yeah.
Where
Oh
you
man.
stand
Oh.
upside each other and you just cuff
Yeah.
each other.
I'd rather be punched than slapped.
Oh,
I ain't
hell.
gonna lie.
Man,
Just
you
punch
see
the
some
crap
of
out
them
me,
fellas
man.
got hands the size
Ah,
of a 24-ounce
They're
steak.
hitting the whole
The-
side of your head plus half of the other side with their.
Like your brain
Wow.
literally rattles against your skull and you're out with a slap.
Yeah, and it sounds nothing like this.
Oh,
It sounds nothing like that.
No, it's just a
Nothing
dead
like that.
follow through thud.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a little baby.
ka-plop.
Good. That's a good game slap that we're hearing right there. That's a good game slap.
Yeah, that's just getting me
not.
fired up. That's just getting me fired
Yeah,
up.
that's
Let's
just.
mess
Hey,
around.
hope everybody has a good game.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
too much fun. I tell you what, I got my new toys. We're having fun with it too. I ain't gonna lie. It's something different, and you just start learning the different stuff. And for us, it was. I mean, on my side, my sound sucked, and I hated it. So it's been like one of those things for me. Like I had to have a microphone and this
Line in.
box.
Yeah,
This box
yeah.
plugged in.
Line in the box.
Yep.
You're cruising. You can do whatever you want. Those were two things that when I figured that out, I was like, man, finally. You know what I mean? Like finally, I can hear everything the way I
And
think
yep.
it sounds. But like until you're on it, you don't know. So
You don't
Yeah,
know,
it's
man.
great.
And learning how to, the proper settings and all this kind of. There's so much stuff. I see you guys, and yeah, Dana White has a whole league. I know, and I don't
Does he?
watch it either.
I
Yeah,
didn't-
it's
I didn't
slap
know that.
man,
I
dude.
was,
I mean, it's funny, but it's like at the same time, it just seems so stupid
well,
to
like
just
it,
stand there and let somebody. Wow.
it's not the smartest thing in the world. I didn't know that he was doing that. I actually I was over there and I seen it and I was blown away. Like I was blown away when I seen that the first time. I was like, this is worse than any bar fight I've ever seen or anything like that. Like just boldly stand there and wait for a giant man to try to take your head off. You know what I mean? And sometimes it wasn't the biggest dude either, and that's true to almost most things. Where he just come up and drop a guy twice his size and be like, and then like he's the champ. And I'm like, man, you guys, You're gonna pay for this later. I can guarantee you that one, man. Those are heavy shots to the head, and usually there's a vast amount of drinking involved with it
Yeah,
as well.
just to
So,
stand there, I don't find the sport in it. It's hard for me to see the sport in standing there and waiting for somebody to slap the taste off you. And
yeah,
I don't find the
no,
sport in it. Okay, let's
no.
see how dumb we can both be. Oh, you know.
Well,
Now
yeah,
boxing, I love boxing and the
me too.
UFC stuff. That's
Give
all
me
cool. I see the sport,
MMA, any of that stuff,
all
any
that.
sport, yeah. But there's
I
like a
see the
lot of
sport
stuff
in
now.
it.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
don't see the sport me standing there with my face like this, waiting for you to.
I'm super surprised actually, Gaston, because I didn't. That could be taken a lot of ways. Get on out of here, Skippy.
Good game. Good game.
Good game, champ. Yeah. Why is it always Coach hit me in the backside? Anyway, my subject.
Yeah.
But no, I'm surprised with the amount of knowledge that we have now. I mean, the almighty dollar, right? But I'm kind of disappointed to find that out. Actually, that left a bad taste in my mouth. That Dana White's doing that. I didn't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's making him money,
Of
and
course
that's
it
what
is.
he's about,
I
is
know.
making money.
Yeah. I
But
know.
golly day, it just seems
reminds me
to
of
me.
the WWF, like back in the day, like when all that stuff came out, and they were saying like what McMahon was doing to the, and some of it was alleged, and some of it, some guys talked about it, but most of them didn't. And it was just like they knew they were beyond, right? Like their heads were messed up, like stuff was happening in their life, and they just kept juicing them up, pushing them out there, and like not giving a crap about them. And unfortunately, most of those stories did not end well for those fellas.
No, it doesn't.
And now it's
Indeed.
happening all over again. Like I don't. Yeah. Anyway, as somebody who deals with a head injury myself, like it's not something I'd wish on anybody. Not on anybody. No, I wouldn't
No.
wish nothing like that on anybody. No.
All right, good vibes, everybody. This is
vibes,
Guy and
good
Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. We're on the last hour here. Coming
We're
up,
inside the 19-minute mark, my friend. You got something you want to play?
Yeah.
You want to play Gaston? See,
I
is he
can.
hanging
Yeah,
out here?
being Gaston's in the house, let's play
Yeah.
one of Gaston Recovers. You guys see Gaston Recovers in the comments in there.
Gaston's
This is
guitar
the
covers?
channel
Yeah.
to go see. This is a song called Falling by Bruce Guthrow, and it's another fine song by Gaston at Gaston's Guitar Covers. So this is shout out to you, Gaston. Appreciate you being a
Appreciate
friend
you.
of the Guy and Shine Show. Once a friend, always a friend, unless you choose not to be. So we appreciate every
Hope
one
you're
of you.
having a
Shout
good
out to
day.
10 in the house.
Appreciate you.
I will be in town tomorrow. Would you meet me at the station? There's something I would like to talk to you about. It's just this thing that has been on my mind forever. And I was hoping we could find a way to work it out. By the way, this is Martin, just in case you have forgotten what I sound like. It's been a long, long time. They say that absence helps the heart grow fonder. Ah, well, anyway, I'd like to see you, if you don't mind. And I am falling into a world I can't describe. And I am calling 'cause I like to say goodbye. Hey, I will be in town tomorrow. Would you meet me at the station? If it's just to see your face as the train pulls through. I just wanna see you laugh or cry or shake your head at me. I just wanna see what 20 years has done to you. And I am falling into a world I can't describe. And I am calling. 'Cause I like to say goodbye. Will you take me by the hand and say you understand? Or will you want to drive me down onto my knees? And these are chances I must take, and I know I must not forsake your right to do and feel just what you please. But I don't have a lot of time to right the wrongs I've left behind, to undo all the damage I've done. So I'm calling you to ask for your forgiveness. Is that too much to ask of your son? Hey, I will be in town tomorrow. Could you meet me at the station? There's something I would like to talk to you about.
All right, shout out, man. Gas
What a
and
great
guitar.
tune.
Man,
Great tune.
what a great tune, man. Magic of Healing. We'll see you later. Thank you for coming
Thank you for
by.
coming
She
by.
said, see you later, guys. Awesome live as usual. Well, we appreciate that comment from you because you do an outstanding job at your channel, and we're always going to be pushing you up, whether you're in the house or not. We're always going to be pushing you up. Matter of fact, every time we see Miss Mac in here, I'm going to say something about you, and vice versa. Every time I see him in here, I'm going to say something about Miss
What's-
Mac surviving together.
What's interesting is I kind of like have I don't know. I noticed that like when that happens, usually within a couple minutes, that person will pop up. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
It's cool.
There's
It's
the
a
low
little
kitty in the house. See ya.
Hello.
I see you, my friend. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate you. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody in the house. Miss Tracy, Local Learning's in the house. Everybody, and we got Nadine, who is Desi, who is in his mom's account because he left his phone at the studio. I seen it. I had to catch up to it. I was
Appreciate
like,
you, Desi, man.
Yeah.
That's wicked. That's true.
yeah, hey,
Yeah.
that is true
Yeah.
blues support
sir.
right there,
Yes,
my man.
sir.
Hey, you know, with that being said, shout out to Desi.
Yep.
Shout out to Desi. You know, it was the simple things that bring grown men together sometimes.
Keyword is
and
grown men here.
Luckily for Desi, he's on a little higher plane than normal and was
understanding.
able to
Yep.
to understand
Mm.
that they're, you know, though it's taken as a joke that aluminum hat, full hats actually work,
Mhm.
and they are,
It's
you
no
know,
joke. It's no joke. The science
there's
is
no
in.
joke about it. There's no joke about it.
There's no
So shout
joke.
out to Desi. Shout out to being here in the house with us, even when you leave your phone somewhere else. If there's a will, there's a way. We appreciate everybody here. Here's a little something on how you too can have your own full hat. See you in just a couple minutes.
All right, so my wife's not here. Well, she's not. My wife's not here right now. So I don't know why I'm still whispering, but hey, I'm gonna teach everybody right real quick how you too can have a full hat. Watch it. what you do is if you're married, you want to make sure your wife's gone. But then after that, get your own roll of, I recommend the off-brand of everything. But then you just want to roll you out some. And what you're going to want to do, this is where I made my mistake. I tried to save money by not using too much. Use what you need. Pull it out there, okay? Now, what you want to do so that it's self-fitting is you want to take it, and this is the difficult part. There you go. You want to roll it around, right, then tuck it. You want to tuck it. You'll feel when it's right. And then just keep coming. Keep coming. You'll feel it. You don't have to be skilled at hat making for this. Now, you've got this part. Now, this is where it gets... Yeah. I ain't worked this part out a whole lot yet, obviously. Give me just a second here. But you gotta be intricate, and you gotta take your time when you're doing this. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now you just mark it, and what I would recommend doing. I don't have no other recommendations. Just do what you gotta do there. But anyway, once you get done with that, then you can refit it. Because you know that it's put. Oh, that's going to be a good one, guys. All right, then you want to stick it right back down on your head. This is important. Now, depending on, I like the little hook. So I like to go like, and then you work like straight on up, right? Like that. Right? Now, what I might do is weave in a little bit of. And then there you go, guys. You too can have a full hat in less than 3 minutes. So guys, look, this is Creating Change. My name's Guy Bandy. If you don't mind, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you feel like you want to share something ridiculous, go ahead and hit the share button. But until next time, y'all take care.
One of the things I love the most about that video, aside of the absolute ingenuity of it all, is every time I watch it, I see something in the background. So I have a question. What is that book? Monumental something. I couldn't get a clear read on it. It was monumental something. I love it because like every time it's like, you guys remember that Where's Waldo book where you got to find Waldo with the hat? Every time I see something.
Glad you asked, man. I like little stuff like this. My wife and I was at the Sam's Club, and I seen this little book collection called Monumental Americans.
Hey,
and
cool.
It's little individual books on each one of them. So like this one here, for examples of George Washington, and I just really like the art behind it. I thought they had some cool,
gorgeous
features in it, and they got some really cool. I mean, it's reading level. I mean, it's easy read, but they got some really cool like for example, like you got some pictures in it that's really cool and just different stuff. And it just gives like pivotal informational moments of their life and like how they contributed to not only America, but just how their contribution to the world was affected, or felt, you could feel the effects from it. So yeah, that's called Monumental Americans. It's got four different people in it. You got George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Alexander Hamilton, and Theodore Roosevelt. And it's not real long reads. It's just like highlighted moments of their stuff.
That's cool. I love having, like, I got quite a collection of books in general, and it was something I started probably about 15 years ago because I don't know, it was weird. Like, it's hard to get a book like that you have right now. You know what I mean? Like, there's lots of books about all sorts of stuff, but like having a book like that where it's like, wow, I didn't know this, and these highlighted points, I find them really effective means of, like, say like the Canadian
and
American
I
connection.
certainly
The world connection.
Well,
You know what I mean?
I'm still one of those kind of people that I like the personal connection of a book in my hand.
Me too.
It's different than looking at like you could find all this information by Googling it or by phone,
Yeah, it's not the
but
same
there's
for me.
something about having the book to leaf through and look at and stuff. It just feels good, and I don't know. I
Something in
just
your
like it.
hands.
So
I don't like reading off the screen. I'll be honest with you. Like
I like
I had
book.
me too. When I had to do when I was taking some of them courses and stuff, they're like, "Oh, it was during the lockdown, so we're all going to be going to a digital screen." And like for me at the time with what I was dealing with, I said this is just not going to work. So I had to get the printed out copies and do it old school because I can't stare at this thing and not to take a course for 8 hours. You know what I
No,
mean?
nah, me neither.
Not
Me
gonna
neither.
happen. Not gonna happen.
Shout out to Miss Tracy. She said I made my 10 full years ago, and I can believe that because I can tell there's an elevation of
Clearly.
your awareness,
Yep.
and
Thus
you know,
again, proving the technical aspects that we've been testing
yes,
in the background. It
yes,
will elevate your game.
yes. I believe that. I believe I believe it brings people together,
I do.
and
I do.
we just
And
appreciate you,
and
and
accept everybody regardless of the curve they choose.
we do, and we realize that YouTube will one day make your own full hat. We know
Yes.
that.
One
We
day.
know it's just a matter of time that you're going to be sitting at the house and it's going to cross your mind and you're going to say, you know what? Why not?
You know what I'm gonna do today?
I'm.
And you're gonna mark it on the calendar.
You are.
And you're gonna make a day of it.
You make
You
a
can
whole. I did.
Yeah.
I did.
You can experiment with different types of foil,
Oh,
different types of layering, hooks, twists.
Well, and I mean, you get
limits
to
are
include your friends in on it and make
always.
different brands and
I
styles.
noticed his hat sitting on the side in the background this time too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 We'll see. Yeah. We hadn't become friends yet, but
No,
now
you did-
that
you got to earn it, right?
Yeah.
It's not just given away. So
right, and we've got one for Buggy, and
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to the aluminum full hat. They help, and they bring a joy that's
Oh,
unexplainable. Look here, Miss Tracy's. I'm telling you, man. She might be like, oh no, now that's the kind of comments that Squirrel likes. Captain
Yeah.
Squirrel in
Yeah.
the house.
He loves
Indeed.
nothing more than hearing his name. I'll tell you.
Indeed, he loves.
That and being on 6, 3, and 9 while we focus on 12.
That's right. Shout out to Chris the Flash. Hit that like button for you fellas. Share the live stream out. Appreciate you guys. I see merch coming from. I see merch coming from y'all. Feed the Duck shirts and cartoon characters of y'all shirts.
You best
And
believe.
full hats would be on. Shout out to Chris the Flash.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're gonna autograph them, but I mean, if it comes out like a smudge, each one's
Hey.
artistically individual.
You gotta understand it when you're feeding the duck.
Oh, sometimes you wear
Things happen.
tinfoil hats.
But I can tell you one thing that happens every time you feed the duck.
Tell me,
Good
tell
vibes.
me.
Good vibes.
Good
Gotcha.
vibes, baby. 10 to 1 Eastern
10 to
Standard
1
Time.
Eastern.
Merch coming
Um,
soon. Feed the ducks, tinfoil
feed them
hats.
ducks.
It'll all be available. You want to get a live studio audience. That's how much we've grown in 4 weeks.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out to the live studio audience. We appreciate you guys being here. Thank you, everybody. This is really been outstanding, guys. We're coming up on 1 o'clock, which is the end of the Guy and Shine show. But it's not the end. It's just the beginning of waiting for tomorrow.
Correct.
10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time.
How very stoic of you, sir. Incredibly well
You know,
done. Incredibly well. I just
You
did
know,
that.
I spent a
just
lot
did-
of time behind the scenes coming up with this stuff. Countless
Hours, papers everywhere, pens,
Papers
pen of
everywhere.
ink,
papers everywhere.
confusion amongst the masses.
Yeah.
But there it is.
Yeah.
There it is. All coming
Yeah,
together.
yeah, that's the vast knowledge of Guy. It's amazing. It's amazing. I haven't
It
found
is.
I don't even know how deep it is.
My
My wife tells me all the time I'm full of it, and I feel like she's
It's the greatest compliment one can get.
I feel like she's probably right.
Yeah.
Because the knowledge I have is vast, and I know that's what she means by that.
It's just like an
Because I know
overflow.
my wife, and I know that she means that
Yeah.
in the best way.
Well, it's
humanly
like an endless
possible.
well of knowledge. That
It's
just-
that's a great way to work. It's exactly what I was thinking before
Yeah.
you said it. Was
Yeah.
endless well, endless well and wealth.
And with that, thank all of you for coming
Yeah.
on down and hanging out with us. We
Yeah.
appreciate every
Yeah,
single one of
hey.
you.
Shout out to 8 people still in the house with us. Shout out to 10 people still in the house. Shout out to everybody. You
Shout out to
guys,
everybody. Yeah.
appreciate y'all. This has been outstanding. It's Tuesday, and we've
Is
got
it?
we've got
Okay, cool.
sunshine a little bit.
All right.
You know, so shout out to Sunshine. Shout out to Miss Tracy, William, Gaston, Nadine Adams, who is Desi, Brother William, Krista Flash. Double tap that screen for you fellas. Share this
Yes.
live stream out. Gaston, appreciate you, man. Oh, there's that fella. There's that fella I
Where is
like
it?
so well. Creating change. Shout out to you, Creating Change. We
Keep an eye on
appreciate
that
all that
fella.
you
But
do.
yes, you're great.
And we appreciate the all the things that you do. And we have heard nothing but good, positive, wonderful things about you. And we thank you and we push you
Except for
up.
that
And
one
moving
thing.
along to
Next
Memoirs of a
subject.
Redneck Barbie. Don't want to spend too much on one, but shout out
No,
again to
no.
Creating Change as I move along to Memoirs of a Redneck Barbie. Thank you again. Appreciate you too, William. Krista Flash in the house. There's Sean Dick. Thank you. Moving along. Tracy
yeah, next,
Local.
next.
Next.
Next. Who even is that guy?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
come-
you know,
someone
you know,
showing
just-
up, talking
yeah,
some kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
want to spend too much time on one person. Shout out
No.
to Surviving
Next.
Together, Creating Change. Thank you again. Memoirs, appreciate you, everybody,
Appreciate
guys.
y'all,
Appreciate
yeah.
you guys. Magic of Healing, Jimena. Appreciate you. What a
Ninjas
wonderful
surviving
young lady.
together. If we forgot anybody, we didn't do it intentionally.
Oh no, it's
thank
never
y'all.
intentional, but golly,
Yeah.
guys, this has been
Yeah,
fun. We
it's been a
appreciate
hoot.
everybody. Until now, hey, Captain Squirrel
Yeah.
never leaves until we leave. He's always here, William. Just so you know.
And then he goes and fights crime. Once he's
Yeah,
not
Gen
doing
X
here-
effect. Didn't miss you, brother. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your support all the way around, and we see it, and we thank you for it. Memoirs. Shout out to Guy's mom and sister and wife. Absolutely, you must have nerves of steel. Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
not wrong.
Yeah. Indeed. Indeed. Shout out to him, man. Shout
Bless
out
'em
to him.
all.
Did y'all
Bless
see
'em
my comment? I think so, about the merch. I think is that the one you're talking about, Chris? I see merch coming. From y'all. Feed the Duck shirts, cartoon characters of y'all on shirts with tinfoil hats would be fire. Absolutely. We seen
that's
it. We
one
seen.
design. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Chris Flash. We
Thank you,
appreciate
brother.
you, brother. Thanks for
Yeah.
your support on both sides. We appreciate that. All of you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, you asked
no-
to join tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, yeah, during the after show, once we get to the 11 o'clock hour, if around 11:30 sounds good to you, Chris,
Yep.
we'll have you come up and hang out till the 12 o'clock hour with us. Does that sound good?
That'll work out well, actually, because we got Tommy on tomorrow with some tech tips. And
Yep.
perfect, man. Great.
Yeah.
Let us know if that
Actually,
works.
let's see. Yeah, because I told everybody it's going to be 12 for Tommy.
12
Is
for
going to come
Tommy.
on.
Okay.
And so then that will be perfect timing for Chris to be able to come on with us until 12 o'clock
Excellent.
hour.
Excellent.
So is that good for you, Chris? Okay. All right,
Okay.
11:30
Perfect.
tomorrow, Chris. We'll drop the link down in here a few minutes before then, and you can come up and hang out with us till the 12 o'clock hour, and then we're gonna have Tommy doing some of Tommy's tech tips and sharing some stuff about StreamYard and different things going on in there. So that's sure to be exciting. But we appreciate everybody. Shout out to Tommy
Yes,
Kenyon at Keeping It Real Media,
Thank you, Tommy.
being
Yep.
just super supportive of Sean and I and the whole community. He's just turning out to be one of those ride or die kind of people, and I appreciate that out of him. So, Chris, we look forward to getting to have you up for a few minutes tomorrow at 11:30 or around. I'm saying 11:30, but at around 11:30 or so, and we'll go to the 12 o'clock hour until we bring Tommy up to do some tech stuff. And me and Sean and you will hang out and just see what everybody's into. But
Excellent.
until next time, guys, we appreciate y'all. This is Guy and Sean and
Yes,
Tommy
it is.
Kenyon keeping it real, working in the back force and helping us out. Good vibes. Good vibes on.
Be safe out there. Make good choices. Tell the ones you love them. Keep on shining. We'll see you tomorrow. 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Guy and shine.
Good vibes.
Good vibes, baby.
I've been in a hurry since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back. Start over again. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins the race. Well, I got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins the race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins the race. Yeah, slow it down. Slow it on down, guys. Good vibes on you. Always good vibes. Always good vibes on to all of my beautiful people out there. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day.